Hello everybody, welcome back to episode 8 of Dungeon Selects. Everybody's undeafened, what is up?
Hey guys!
Hello.
Hello.
Duke will be joining us on camera after the break today. He just has to, do things like human things like feed himself for the first half of the stream.
After the break.
Coming up.
I mean, he doesn't need to feed himself.
Coming up on next week's episode.
You can survive like 2 weeks without food. So.
No fun at all.
No.
Get out here, dude. Yeah, it's the rule of 14.
Yeah. So we know also our last episode, it's been a while. We had a bit of a break because of American Thanksgiving and stuff. And we know we said our last episode that we would have a special guest today, and obviously we do not. Some family emergencies came up. He is not able to join us today. He will come back. The same character he's going to play. Our DM will find a way to fit him in to our story eventually, just not this week. So...
I mean, the thing is, the character will still be in this session. He's
Okay.
Because he was able to attend.
I had already written the story and stuff, so like I can't like scratch an entire session. And write a new one.
That's true.
Who needs that guy, dude?
Scrap the session, Dutch.
The character will still be here. Just the person playing him will be me this week instead of him.
Okay.
So the next time the character comes back into the play, then we can have that.
You totally need to play it with some really thick, crazy accent just to make him have to replicate it when he comes on. That's what I think.
Just give him a give him a Yorkshire accent and try and make him sound as much like Daft Brit as possible.
This is how it kind of sounds from now on. It's just like this.
Fetch, I hope you get a fucking refund.
Wait, hang on. Are Hanzo and Soko the wrong way around?
What?
Are we?
Yeah, they are.
Oh fuck, they totally are. God,
Wow.
God damn it. All right.
Lit, dude.
I should just kept it that way and people been like,
Hey, so can I go talk to a tree now then?
It's like
Hold up. Let me
It's
go
like
fix
Freaky
shit
I
up.
want to talk with trees though. Hold up.
Hanzo, you're not
Hold
really
up. I'm
OP.
okay with this.
Hanzo,
no,
you're OP.
it's like
Yeah,
Freaky
no
Friday.
deal.
It's like Freaky Friday. They just change bodies.
Yeah, we're fine.
Friday.
I guess talk to trees and animals and shit.
I was gonna say you can have a
Hanzo
fun,
gets to-
Just do everything.
enjoy having a
Yeah, Hanzo
fun
just gets to do everything
out-of-body
now.
experience.
Yeah.
Hold
Does
on.
anyone know if Adobe Reader has a fucking dark mode? This shit is
There
it's,
we
it's
go.
just another mystic power, you know. I can
I
switch
fixed
bodies.
it.
No biggie.
Good job.
I can't believe I didn't even catch that. I don't even.
Hyperclap.
I'm stressed. Okay, like NaNoWriMo has me stressed as shit. I have a work event tonight. I'm just.
Oh my god. I haven't
That's
had a
it?
chance to write
Does something
all
for
day,
fun,
and that was
gets
my
stressed out
only
about it.
plan for the day. I'm pissed.
I mean, Dutch, we stress out about COD, so.
I mean, you're right.
Yeah.
I want those diamond camos, bud. Like,
I mean, you're right.
You're right, but
Also, can I just take a moment to be sad? Because a bunch of us play together in an off-stream campaign, and those characters hit level 4. That character only has 1 extra hit point on Kisaren on level 3.
Oh,
Wow.
are we talking about low hit point?
14 max HP, by the way.
Yeah, I was like, nothing trumps
I think I
Tremaris.
had more HP than you, like, first level.
I am more HP than the first level.
Wait for the
I
email.
don't think I did,
There it
but-
is.
No, I definitely did.
Yeah, dude. All right. So it's been a little while. Here we go, boys. Who hasn't recapped?
I did it last time, and Koiba did it before that.
Yeah.
So
Who's
Yeah,
next,
Duke.
Hanzo?
You wanna recap, bud?
Did you say Duke?
I did, yeah.
Oh god.
Duke's like, no, please, sir.
Okay.
Recap the most hectic episode.
I was trying to go over it earlier because I knew this would happen.
Yeah.
I was talking to Loxby earlier and I was like,
I
listen.
rewatched
This
for
is
more
gonna
and made notes just in case I.
And I was in my head like trying to go over step by step what happened. Okay, so
Now are your notes color coded?
this is what I remember for sure. Okay.
For sure.
For sure.
Oh no, it's now I got a little mixed up. Can't remember if we killed the troll last time or if we killed the
No,
troll.
that was
That
before.
was okay. So we came out. I tried to sell trolls for
You did,
that she
yeah.
didn't want. We found out. We went to the desert. Okay, right? That was last time. Okay,
Yes.
we went to the desert. We found a cave that was hidden by some sort of illusion magic. Within the cave, we found out about the Dragonborn legend, whose name eludes me.
Rescue.
Okay. And we realized that they were trying to catch them all. Dragonborn of every color to complete some kind of ritual that we found out about.
Master.
Yeah. I stole some money from the dead
Yes, you did.
We went back. I sold the orb. We know that something fishy happened to the previous guildmaster, I guess, of the
Keldalar Hunters.
Keldalar Hunters Lodge that is active in Port Serene, which is where we are right now.
Correct.
But after that, it's all a blur.
Okay. I'll jump
And
in.
we're working with that other Dragonborn.
Yeah,
Cool
who's
and
incognito because
Smoking.
he's a little worried.
You found Medjern, the White Dragonborn friend of Rokul,
Dead,
in one
yeah.
of the sarcophagi, dead, completely drained out of any liquid that was previously in his body, and yeah, you realize that collecting all those Dragonborn, shove them in the sarcophagi, will do something as to either wake up Raskiel or do something along those lines. You realize that, or you found out in a note that Medjern left behind that Master Rayson, who is currently the guild master of this particular faction of the Keldar's Hunters, has something to do with it. He's part of the council, Raskiel's council. There's 10 members, each kind of goes after their own color Dragonborn. You guys came back into the town, made sure you guys had things to disguise yourself with, the Dragonborns among you. So
Tobias is
Rokul is now
And
known
Kasiron
as-
got a disguise hat, right?
Hold on.
She
Cameras are going a little weird for a minute because I'm trying to make Dutch louder. I've already maxed out Dutch's volume, guys. Sorry. There's nothing I can do about that.
I mean, that's lit.
Oh, well.
Such scream 24/7.
Dutch quieter than anybody else. I mean, I don't know, dude. Like, I never changed anything. About
Yeah,
my
like we
voice.
haven't
Yet-
changed
yet-
anything, so.
Yet the only times people complain that I'm too low volume is during Dungeon Select, so I don't know what's happening. So like,
Two people lost weapons.
Oh yeah, and then Octanis
And,
had a really sad incident where she lost a hand axe, and because it sunk into the sand.
Maybe
It's gonna make me cry.
And then I'm just an idiot, and Kisaren just left a warhammer chilling out in the desert, so I went to replace it, and when I replaced it, I also got a new hand axe for Octanis.
You're still gonna make me cry. It was very emotional.
And Nicole lost like 27 arm wrestles or something. Who fucking knows anymore? Like,
Anyway,
Oh, yeah.
you guys found yourselves means to disguise yourselves, those that deemed it necessary, and made plans to go to bed early and wake up in the middle of
Yes.
the night to
Yes.
go and break into Rayson's office in the Keldalar's Hunter's Lodge in Port Serene. And that's where we are going to start right now. So it's past midnight. You guys wake up from a long rest, which I'll allow you guys to have had, just for the sake of possible need of spells and stuff. You guys wake up. You're at the inn still. Middle of the night. Take it away.
Who did we decide was going to the?
Me and you, I believe.
I think so, because I know it was me and one
We're
more
actually
person.
gonna break in. The rest are gonna be lookouts.
Yeah, okay. Because we're the stealthy ones.
Well,
Stealthy.
yeah.
I'm somehow stealthy considering I have a fuck ton of weapons, but you know.
That's
pretty
it.
stealthy.
Drags ammo rack behind her.
what? Simple sort of stuff.
Shall we go then?
So,
Yes.
Everybody wakes up. The Brobarians in the room wake up. Rokul still sitting on. Tobias sitting on the chair. Not really. Hasn't really slept that well.
Right, that was his new name.
Mokin is already downstairs in the inn, kind of sitting there having a drink, chilling. You guys all meet up downstairs. And sorry. I saw a dog just furiously play with a toy behind Belle. And, so yeah, you guys all meet up downstairs. Mokin kind of yells at you. Right, do we go over the plan once again, or are we good to go?
I'm ready.
Yeah,
I think we're good to go.
let's not waste any more time.
Right, so which one of you was gonna actually do the break-in, and which one of us is gonna do the distracting?
I'll break in as well.
I'll do a bit of distracting. It's quite easy with her. Oh, I'm disguised as like an old man.
Yeah, you could just lose an arm wrestle.
Very good at that.
Listen,
Shut the
I
fuck
know
up,
what it
man.
feels. I know what it feels like to lose an arm wrestle. It's not fun, all right.
Yeah, no right, Moki. I mean, I never lose arm wrestles, Moki. You've seen nothing. I beat you.
Oh yeah, I believe you, mate. Hey, you believe? You
Oh no.
Rip. You beat me fair and square.
Hanzo.
We're
My
back.
Discord randomly decided to restart itself.
Interesting.
It does.
Love when that
Happens.
happens. Right, should we be off then?
Yep.
Yep.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Lead the
So,
way.
You guys get up. Mokin and Rokul. I'm gonna keep saying Rokul, but you know, like for the outside world, he's Tobias.
Yeah.
Lead the way. You guys all make your way to the 10-15 minute walk to the Hunter's Lodge in this city. And not a whole lot of activity. People are, it's the middle of the night. There are some hunters gathered, just kind of doing their thing in what kind of is the communal like living space when you guys enter the building. There's a group of gnomes playing cards. There's a couple of other hunters, a human, and a few elves, just kind of having a drink, talking over their contracts of the day. And there are 2 guards at the door that leads to the office of Rayson. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Tobias, was there a window to get in to Master Rayson's office, or? I don't remember
I'm
if there
not sure.
was.
I think there might be a window, but I think the best thing to do here is we are all permitted to be here. If some of us just make sure the guards look the other way or get distracted for a second, all we need is a few seconds to slip in unnoticed.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'll wait for your guys' signal then.
I'll start to like hobble up over to the guards, like in my old man disguise. Just kind of like slowly hobble over.
And as he does that, I want to use miniature form, so I become tiny and I can fit through 6-inch gaps without squeezing.
What?
What? That's a thing.
Mystics, not
And I get a
Mystics
+5
are
to stealth.
broken.
So
Your
as that
character is
happens,
broken.
as that happens, no one really expected this to happen.
Yeah.
Just Ash just shrinks, and you guys kind of don't even know what happened. You see a very very tiny miniature Ash on the floor, and everybody's just kind of like, what? As
Perfect.
Man McCool is making his way towards those guards by the door.
I'm like, you look like some strapping young lads. I need your help. There's some ruffians who are bothering, and I need you.
Wait, this is not the town guard, sir. Are you even permitted to be here? Can I see your proof? Of
I'll show
membership?
them my. I've been a member for years before you were born.
I bet you are, sir. We are here to make sure no one unauthorized enters this office. If you have issues with ruffians out in the streets, I try the city guard.
No, they won't be there quick enough. They're always too late, and they think I'm lying. I need you now.
I think I'm flying.
Roll a persuasion check.
Oh, this is off to a good start. Please tell me it's like a nat 1.
Persuasion.
It's 18.
Hey!
Hey!
19
Right.
minus 1.
I suppose I can have 5 minutes. What seems to be the problem?
And I'll just start like walking away, just like, follow me.
So the one guard follows you. That leaves one guard still stationed.
Is there a big enough crack that I can actually slip under the door if I stealthed up?
So
That's what I thought you
minimum
were
size is-
doing. I thought you were slipping under to open it.
The minimum size is 6 inches.
I am 6 inches, so if I squeeze, I could probably fit a little bit under that.
I don't know, man. 6 inches.
Roll.
Six inches is
What
half
if you
a
lay
foot.
down and
Yeah,
like
lay
pencil
down
rolled
just
or
go-
Oh,
crawl?
here, you lay down, and I can push you under to help you like scooch.
Just
Yeah.
kick him in the head.
I'll just be like leaning against the door and casually with like my heel just like
Kicking
slide
the
him in.
shit
Not
out of it.
gently slide him in.
Roll. Are you going to walk up to the door and just kind of leave the one guard there to
How much of a
I'm
gap
gonna go
is
over to
there
it
under the door?
stealthily.
like 2, maybe 3 inches? It's not
Then yeah,
like-
if he's 6 inches tall, if he lay
if
down,
you
he's
can-
easily be able
if
to
you
roll
can-
under
if
it.
you can prone under the door, yeah. if you
Because
can.
I'm
Alright.
fucking because I'm like 6 foot, right? I am
Yeah.
not then 3 foot when I'm laid on my side.
I know,
Oh,
I know,
wait,
I'm just-
wait,
No
Ash.
size.
Before Ash goes in, I have an idea. Can I still see where he went? Or do I just know he's somewhere on the ground near me, very small?
I mean,
I'm not stealth, so
Oh.
He hasn't moved out yet. It's just very
Yeah.
tiny. So you
Alright,
have to, like, whisper.
yeah, like whisper to Ash. Like, listen for my signal. I can use my hat of disguise and look like the dude whose office this is, so I won't look remiss walking up to the door. As I go to open it, can you make sure you've unlocked it from the other side so it opens and I walk in naturally and they don't question it?
yeah, I can do that.
Okay, then let's try that.
All right, I'm gonna go stealth over to the door and
Roll
try to go
stealth
under.
Roll a stealth check.
That's
It's essentially like a
God.
Soko action figure. Just
I didn't
That's
like
19.
Dutch's facial
19?
expression then.
Yeah, that just.
Yeah. 19 total.
yeah.
row.
I roll a natural 19 with the guard's perception. So that's 21.
Oh.
He looks around and he sees something like shuffle near his feet, and his instinct is to just kick it like a mouse or something. Kick it. Roll dexterity saving throw.
Oh my god.
Stamp on you.
Parkour on a foot.
Haha! 20. Dirty 20. Haha.
I'll roll an attack. Okay. So you manage to dodge out of the way, and the guard kind of just, what the fuck? And looks around and sees something what looks like a very tiny being, and is just looks at it and doesn't really know what it is, and goes to kneel. What do you do? Like he's kneeling down to closely inspect what the hell he's actually looking at.
Run away, scuttle.
I run on 4 legs like a mouse.
This is going great.
I'm gonna use push,
What does that do?
and he needs to make a strength saving throw.
What does that do?
Is that a spell or?
I'm using my side points here. I'm gonna try and knock him back.
Using
16?
one of his 70,000 side points, guys.
16. That saves.
70,000.
Fuck. Okay, so he takes
Fuck's sake.
how much damage?
This is supposed to be stealth, not combat. Shit.
Doesn't matter. Does damage while pushing. He takes 16 damage.
So
Jesus
the guard
fucking
kneels
Christ.
down
What?
and feels a force just trying to bump him away, and this motherfucker
It was really strong wind.
And then I'm gonna try and dive for the door.
sees your shape. He's gonna roll an attack on you.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
17 to hit.
I think that hits, yeah.
He just
Yeah, that
tries to squish you under his foot. Does that I damage you, so you need to make that. Does that break your concentration? Like I'm presuming that's a concentration thing, right? Your shrink size thing. How does that work?
Probably. Miniature form is concentration, yeah.
Okay, so you
Shit, so I gotta roll a concentration check.
a concentration save, yeah.
Well, how much damage are you doing? So I know how much I have to beat.
2 bludgeoning damage. It's not.
So it's
a whole
10
lot,
minimum.
I rolled a natural 17. Saves.
He manages to, as you dive to try and dodge the incoming foot trying to plant itself on top of you. It like scrapes you. You do take 2 points of bludgeoning damage, but you manage to dodge. And you just dive under the door before anything else happens. And all the guard release like, bloody fucking rodents, and just goes back to his station. He hasn't really seen exactly what you were, but he just.
Yep.
he's not sure what. He looks a little distressed. Like all of you guys that are still in the main room are kind of.
All
like,
right.
You can see a look on his face. It's like, what the fuck?
As that was happening, I will have found like a dark corner to put on my hat of disguise and become the head of the Hunters Guild. Master Rayson, that's his name. And then I'm gonna walk over.
When
Oh.
I see you disguise, I might as well just use it. Yeah, I'll use message to ask you mentally, so it's totally silent.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to like disguise as a guard as well, so we can go in together, like disguise as one of them, and I can come in with you? Then you're not going in alone.
Does disguise change your clothes too, though? Like, how would you get the uniform of a guard?
I don't know if I'd mind disguise self. Change my clothes.
That's an interesting question.
Because I just realized too, if it doesn't change mine, I'm gonna look like Master Rayson in a dress.
I'm just gonna get a topless old
Makes
man
yourself,
in
makes yourself, including your clothing, armor, and
Okay.
weapons. And
Yep.
belongings.
Okay.
Yeah, disguise
Woo!
does the same.
Okay.
I was just like, I'm gonna be a naked old man.
Okay.
your clothing changes. As well.
Okay. Then in that case, if you send me that message, I'll just nod, so I don't have to answer out loud. Just like nod yes, and then say follow me, and like follow my lead. Like just go with me.
Okay, so I'll go into the nice like.
So just to clarify, you're going to out in the open in a room with like 7 other outsiders there, disguise self with no intent to hide it.
No, she did say she was gonna go.
He's asking
Find a
you
dark
with the
corner.
spell. Yeah.
Oh,
Both of you.
I said I was gonna go. Yeah, I said I'm gonna go find a dark corner of the room or the street and do it before.
Okay.
Yeah.
and then my plan was to go wherever she like. If she clearly transformed and nobody seemed to notice, then I'll go do where she did. So it's also sneaky,
Just
peeky.
making sure.
Yeah. Do you like if that's not enough? Do we need to roll stealth or something to make it to that corner?
It
Or
really depends on where you guys are going to be doing this, because you already went inside the
yeah,
building,
my
so
plan
you
was
can-
just to find because it's still nighttime, so it's only like lit by torches and stuff. Just find the darkest, usually like a corner of the room the light doesn't quite reach. Like.
As you do you, man. If you're gonna do it inside there, yeah, I'd have you like make sure that roll a little stealth check. to make
Okay.
sure that you're not being seen.
Oh wait, no
Before
one
they
has a
do,
passive
before they
perception,
do.
that's a lie.
What do you? Oh.
Who else is in the main area?
Hello.
Everyone
Everybody
but me.
besides Ash.
And I guess
Nicole went off.
I was gonna say Nicole's
No, I'm
disguised as an old man.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
Cool,
still
went
kind of
outside with the
in.
guard.
I'm still kind of in the building because. I
Still in
have-
the building? Like you're on your way out though, right?
Yeah,
If you
I'm on.
wanna
Yeah.
show this
I'm
something.
gonna do something in a second.
Okay. Yeah.
I would like
Basically,
to
just me left.
try and draw the attention of everyone else in the room away from those creeping away to disguise themselves.
How would you want to do that?
Sorry.
I guess okay, so how many other sort of strangers are in the round? It's late at night, 6 or 7.
Around 6, 7 hunters, and there's still the one guard at the door.
And how might we? Are there any particularly strong-looking individuals?
I mean, there's a group of gnomes, 4 gnomes. They don't particularly strong, but they are part of the hunters, and they do contracts. So you gather that they probably know their way around combat. And the other people, yeah, they all look pretty strong, burly.
I'm
and
talking
they all-
physique, like big.
Physique. I mean, the human and the 2 elves that are having beards look pretty built, but yeah, and then there's 4 gnomes. So the gnomes don't look built, but they
Ooh,
probably.
I have a plan
I
now.
will holler at the strong human-looking man.
Oh no.
Human-looking man. At the human man.
You're there.
You there, my good man.
Hey,
How would you like to challenge the infamous Actanis the Barbarian in a feat of raw strength?
That's
Oh,
the line.
crap.
I don't back
Yeah.
down from a challenge. As he puts down his drink. What are we doing?
Simple. The
don't
rules
know.
are simple. I'm sure you're familiar with arm wrestling, a man of your
Of course.
stature.
Wrestle on.
And
To them,
if
it's
you-
arm wrestling.
If you can defeat the infamous Actanis the Barbarian, you win a purse of 50 gold coins.
All right, let's do it.
Was anything out gold?
Yeah, I guess.
Oh.
Everyone, gather around. There's about to be an arm wrestle for the centuries to remember.
Oh no.
Alright, so
You're
the
really-
humans with him get up and walk towards you. The 4 gnomes look up and they're like they're discussing and they're like looking, and eventually they also decide to like their interest is piqued and they
As I hear that, I'll do like a quick like turn and be like, "Oh, that sounds interesting," and I'm gonna fall over.
What? What is
as the
happening?
guard just sees
I'm
you
purposely
happen,
just falling.
just the guard that's with you sees you fall and just ducks down. Oh, you all right, sir?
Oh, I really hurt my leg. Oh!
Oh my, it's all right.
All right. While all this chaos is happening, can we now put our disguises on?
Okay.
And do we still want to roll?
Stealth with advantage.
Okay.
I'm gonna unlock as soon as I get in the door. I'm gonna go.
Natural
inside again and
20.
then Unlock the door.
The guard is
Get in.
still. Hang on, it's a little chaotic, but the guard is still at the door by the way. The guard is the one that's still like he's still there.
Yeah,
He's, like,
yeah.
not even opposed.
Yeah, yeah.
Hanzo?
15.
Alright, you managed to, because of all the kerfuffle and distractions that's happening,
Perfect.
you managed to find a little corner to disguise self.
All right.
Disguise hat.
So then I'll just do like go like this to Tremaris, being like, "Follow me," and we'll go walk up to that one guard at my office. Well, my office. And what was all that? What was all that stomping about earlier? What? I heard some noises coming from around my office. Is there something? Is there something going on
Rayson,
here?
What are you doing here? I thought you left to go home. What is?
I did, and then I realized I left something in my office, and I kind of need to go back and get it. And it looks like it's a good thing I came back, because some sort of commotion's going on here.
Oh, it's just typical night folk that are here drinking. It's nothing to worry about, sir. Go ahead. He
Drinks.
steps aside and motion shoots your door.
Thank you. All right, and then kind of like, not obviously, but just a little bit loudly, be like, "Quick trip to my office, grab that piece of paper, forgot, and then I'll be on my way," hoping Ash hears me that I'm about to open the door.
I unlock the door. And then I'll move out of the way so I don't get seen.
How are you going
How?
to lock that door?
Well, because I'm inside.
Uh-huh.
Is it locked? Like,
It
what
is.
do I see? With what? I'm just like,
Something that requires a key to open.
Yeah, if a door takes a key,
yeah, but
then it
like,
doesn't matter which side of it
usually-
you're on.
Yeah. Especially those old-fashioned locks,
Fuck, hold up.
which are just
Damn.
2 keyholes.
Hold up.
Are you growing in size, by the way, or are you still tiny?
Yeah, I'm
You're
big
gonna have to-
again.
You're gonna have to grow in size
yeah.
if you want to reach the law.
Yeah, I'm big again.
Just use push and blast the door open again, easy.
That won't look weird at all. I'm supposed to be opening the door easily.
Is something wrong, Master Rayson? Are you?
Oh, no, the door has just been a little sticky. You know, it does this sometimes. Just gotta jiggle it a little bit. And then, since Ash is taking a long time, tell me if I can do this. I'm gonna try and use shape water from like the water skin at my waist and manipulate the water like up kind of under my robe through my sleeve so the water comes out, and then I can use it through the keyhole to try and push the pins in the lock to open it. Since Ash is taking too long.
Roll a sleight of hand check.
got
This
nothing
is
for
a
this.
typical example of the rule of cool.
16.
All right.
Oh,
While you
no.
talk to the guard, like, yeah, the door's a little.
You know, these old buildings, you know what happens. You just kind of gotta fiddle with them.
Put one hand like next to the lock, and from up your sleeve, it's now visibly on your end because the guard is standing on the other side.
Yeah, except the sleeve like droops.
Water runs up
It's like-
your arm, up your fingers into the lock, and as you just have it be the shape of the lock, and make sure that the pins are all, you hear like click 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 click, you and the door opens and you just
And I dive out of the way as soon as I hear.
Yeah, I was
the
gonna say.
That's real smart.
All right,
That's impressive.
there we go. Ah, there we
Well,
go.
my option was just going to be to firebolt the door, so that was better.
Yeah, and so
so,
yeah, go inside then and just say, "Oh, well, it won't be more than a few minutes," to the guard that was outside. Walk in, shut the door.
Everybody
So
do
while
that.
that's going on, all the commotion is still going on outside. Loud noises, people yelling. The arm wrestling is going on in full effect. And fucking old man Nicole is. I found the floor!
Stupid floorboards, they're much better back in my day.
So there's a lot of commotion going on outside. You guys are now. Tremaris is with you, right? Like guard Tremaris is also in that room.
Mhm.
Okay. You guys are in a pretty sizable office. You've been there before. It's a pretty big office. Some paintings on the wall, some bookcases, and a big desk. The room's pretty dark. What are you gonna do?
I want to check the desk,
Yep.
but before I investigate it, I want to look for traps on it, just
Are you
in
gonna,
case.
are you guys gonna keep up the disguise while you're in there?
Yes. I am for sure. Because what if the guy opens the door and being like, what's taking so long?
Okay. You're gonna check the desk?
Yeah, but I want to look for traps first, because who knows what this guy might have. That's 15.
You don't really seem to see any types of traps, so you deem it safe to open the drawers and whatnot.
All right, guess I'll start rifling through the drawers kind of quietly to look for what we're looking for.
As you do that, Laura, Kasiran, what are you doing?
Yes. Using the magic to now return that water that's going up my arm into my water skin before I let the spell dissipate. Just put it back. Like shaking my sleeve out a little bit because it's a bit damp. And I'm going to, while he is looking at the desk, are there bookcases in the room? Does he have bookshelves? Sure. I would like to go look at those and see what books are on the shelves or if any titles stick out to me that seem out of place.
There's like a big bookcase against one of the walls. That's kind of like the opposite end of the room, the door. And as you rifle through the bookcases and all that, what are you doing, Tremaris? You just kind of hanging. You looking for something?
Yeah, I'm just there in case Kisran needs me for any reason, in case anything goes awry.
All right.
I'm the muscle of the operation.
Ash.
Yeah.
As you rifle through the desk, you don't really find anything that's out of the ordinary. It's just like some contracts are there. You find a pouch of gold. Just sitting in one of the drawers. Other than that, the desk is very clean. Nothing that shouts, "Oh, this guy is an angry council rescue fucking." Ooh. Nothing there. Just paperwork regarding the hunters and some gold. All there is.
All right. Does it seem like the desk has any like false bottom?
I was gonna say hidden compartments or anything like that.
Or hidden areas that like does the desk seem like oddly shaped for what I searched through? Like is there like a little bit of area?
Investigation check.
False bottoms, man. I'm all about
22.
a real deal.
The desk is fine. Nothing hidden that you can see.
All right.
It's,
Okay. Not helpful.
So you sit there at the desk. The bookcase. So you looking for the bookcase, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Are you looking for anything in particular, or are you just
like? Obviously, I'm assuming a lot of the titles maybe would be about like creatures that I might take contracts out on, like things that would seem fitting. Are there any
bestiaries of all sorts?
Yeah. So is there anything that doesn't fit? Like, is there anything like a random book on like dark magic, or any books about Dragonborn or Raskiel, or anything that just doesn't seem like it belongs in the library of the head of the Hunters Guild?
I'm gonna say roll a perception check as you just look over all the.
6.
6?
Yeah.
A lot of bestiaries and stuff.
Yeah.
About creatures that might possibly one day, be a contract.
Damn.
You also don't really seem to find anything out of the ordinary. Tremaris, I want you to roll a perception check.
Okay, I'll try. What is my perception modifier? Oh, it's good. It's actually a good start. 16.
You don't see this happen as you're currently looking the other way, and as Master Rayson is bent over a bookcase, she feels something stick into her back. And you hear a pretty rough voice step from the shadow. I didn't think I got the opportunity today. And as you
What the fuck?
look over your shoulder, you see a half-orc, very gnarly fangs, black leather, black hood, and has you at knife point, as he did not care for anyone else in the room, and saw an opportunity to step out of the shadows and try to.
He has Tremaris at knife point? Or me at
You.
knife? Me? Oh,
You.
fuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no.
So it looks like we're not the only people who want to kill.
Or he's hired protection for his
Right.
office. Like, they work for him. But I look like Master Rayson.
Yeah,
What do you...
exactly. That's what I mean. So
Yeah.
it's clear that we're not the only people who want to kill.
Oh, fuck. Oh.
So he has you. He has a knife just in your back, like you feel it sticking.
Yeah.
Your back, like it's like.
So I just kind of like
edge.
freeze, like don't move, and like slowly bring my arms up and go, all right, I know how this looks, but if you
And
give me a
as
minute.
they start talking. You look up from the desk, Ash, and you also see now a dark figure, black leather, black hood, just threatening Master Rayson with what you know is Siren. And Tremaris also now looks up as he hears the voices.
I know who this is.
What?
Wait. What do you mean?
Like, if you will let me raise my hands above my head, I won't be reaching for any weapons. I just need to take off a hat I am wearing, and I am not who it looks like I am right now.
Roll a persuasion check with disadvantage.
With disadvantage, motherfucker.
Oh god.
Can I just mage hand and knock the hat off her head?
7.
Do it.
Yeah,
Mage
hand.
hand it.
Do
Mage
it,
hand.
do it.
I'm just mage handing that shit off.
You're gonna leave your hands right where I can see them.
Okay.
As now, Tremaris flop the hat off, and as the hat flies off your head, you shapeshift back into Siren. And as this happens, the figure behind
Still
you
not
kinda steps
moving,
back.
still just like.
Sorcery.
I have a feeling,
you-
though, from your reaction to who I was pretending to be, that we might want the same thing.
That depends. You want Rayson's head on a platter?
Yes. But we also need to know who he's working with and the specifics of what he's up to first. He has wronged a friend of ours and might potentially be working towards a very evil plot that could hurt a lot more people.
Seems the fates have put us in this room together.
I would
The
say
enemy
so.
of my enemy is my friend. I suppose I can hear you out before I decide if I brutally murder you or not.
That's cute.
I think
Uh,
you can murder us.
Okay. Well, sounds good. That is a philosophy I've used a lot myself in my life. Yeah, we're just. I'm gonna have to put my hat back on when we leave this office. I know how the two of us can leave this office, and then you can meet the rest of our group, and we can discuss things further. How do you two, pointing to him and Ash, plan to get out of this office when we're done searching it? Which I think we only have about 2 more
window.
minutes. Okay.
In your pocket.
I like how you checked your watch.
Yeah.
What about Freckle?
Yeah. Did you know my
As
wrist
he-
tells
as he-
time?
as he just and nods at a very big open window, wall, which is clearly how he got in.
Great. Perfect. All right. Well, I haven't found anything useful. Ash, have you fared any better
I
at the
haven't
desk?
either. But there's got to be something here.
Fuck.
Can I check the floor?
Is there a rug in the office?
Yeah.
You're
Can't hear you.
Can't hear you.
No.
There's no sound.
Yeah, it doesn't say you're muted in Discord though, but there's no sound. That's really weird.
The
Did your
picture of that
mic change?
And my curse is lifted and gone to darkness.
Oh my god. I love
The best bit was you cut out
Mike,
as you
your
were
mic
saying
cut.
that.
This is great.
Brought to you by Dungeons and
The one guy that we actually need to talk can't talk.
Yeah, it's fine.
The first time it's messed
Oh,
up
rude.
all
Nope.
session, and it's as
Nope.
you're saying about how it's no
Nope.
longer messed.
What's
Your
that?
mic broken,
I'll
Dash?
quickly BRB, hang on.
Check your sound card settings or something.
Yeah, because I've just checked. You're not muted in my I haven't done anything.
Yeah, he's
so-
not muted in Discord at all.
Doggo has come to help.
Milo's like, I will help you.
Milo, don't eat my Sour Patch Kids. They're not for you. You won't like them.
He's like, but
mean,
I
he
might.
might.
You don't
Never
know.
knows who tries them.
Mlem.
You're on your own now. We have no DM. We're all gonna die. Everybody dead.
Oh, so if it's up to us now, then yeah, there is a rug and it has a secret door underneath.
Yeah,
it with
right,
all
that's
the
exactly-
information.
Right?
Yeah, because that's my literally next thought was if we lift up
Yeah,
the
that
rug.
was my next thought. Is that's the only thing we haven't
You
checked.
lift up the rug, and underneath there is Rayson
Hello?
waiting to
Yeah, there you
die.
go.
Hey.
Hey!
Dude, Discord
Woo!
literally
Dude, gotta love
said,
Discord, bro.
I got a pop-up saying, "Uh-oh, we just can't seem to locate your mic." And then I go to my voice settings, and my mic is listed there, registered and everything, and it just
My
GG's.
Discord randomly reset itself. Yours
GG's
randomly
Discord.
changed
All
your
right.
mic.
Anyway, as I was saying,
Because Milo came
before
over,
you
that's
guys
what
go on
fixed
to
it.
peruse through the office, there's still someone you kind of have to convince.
Oh, that's.
Fine. I don't know if I should.
Should what?
Do it.
Just use persuasion. It's easier. We're on time limited.
But it's.
Yeah, no,
a
someone's
spell.
gonna-
But it'll piss him off if he catches on, and then we're fucked.
He has a half orc though.
You know I can hear you, right? I'm here with you. I can. Hear
Okay,
you.
I just cast persuasion then. And I'll say, leave
Is there anything
the
you
off.
can do against this?
No. Actually, no. I think it might be a will save.
It's a save.
Yeah, I would think there'd be a
Like,
saving throw.
Charisma
Yeah,
save.
it's a wisdom save.
Oh, is it Wiz? Oh.
Yeah, it's wisdom save.
What's the DC?
12.
He rolled low.
Natural 13.
Oh.
Really?
Oh.
Yes, like I'm serious, dead serious.
Oh.
Goddamn.
As he
See
as
the
you
negative
start
charisma?
saying start to like persuade him, he feels compelled for a split second before he
Can I say what I was gonna say? Like,
sure.
my suggestion was gonna be, leave the office, meet us at the inn later. That was it. It was just gonna be meet us at the inn, because then we can explain
How
everything there.
about we how about I don't do that?
Do what?
Well,
You having some problems?
if
know?
you-
Like, I mean,
if you really
voices in
want,
the head.
if you really want Master Rayson as dead as we do, like, I could be wrong, but you appear to be working on your own just from what little information we have now. We clearly are working in numbers, and more heads are better than one. The odds of success are just going to go up if we get more people in on this plan.
And the odds are, if you attack us, you go down before we do.
Everyone's so confrontational all the time.
Is that a threat?
No, it's not. Nope, no, it's
Take
not.
it how you
No,
want.
look at Ash and just go, no, it's not.
I'm just gonna smirk.
Fucking hell.
As he pulls out a dagger, which
Ash has no
seems to
patience.
be glowing with a very particular black energy coming off of it.
Why does everyone
Do I-
just
do
want
I know what it might be?
difficult?
Maybe.
Just from sheer looks, no. You,
Okay. Curious.
For all I know, you are here, working for this Rayson. and foiling my plans.
This is what?
You give me 0 reason to not attack you. And yet you decide it's a smart thing to be cool, act tough, little elf?
Trust me. I think he's just as dumb as you right now,
Little.
and you can go punch him later. But right now, we need to do everything possible to not create a scene and draw that one guard out on the door and everyone else in the room into this office. I'm sure you don't want to be caught in here just as much as we don't. But by all means, punch him later.
Dude, I'm trying so hard not to do something.
It's like, by all means, punch him later. Go for it.
Try me.
Yeah, later. Try him later. Not now. Just not now.
Okay. He puts the dagger away. And, how about you first let me know why you are here, what you are doing here?
As I said, we have a friend in the Hunters of Keldalar who we were helping to search for another friend who he thought had been sent on a false contract, and we have found evidence that says Master Rayson sent him to his death, and along with other Dragonborns who he is abducting and murdering, and we need to stop him. So we're looking for any evidence that would also further connect him to that, something more concrete that we could show to others or authorities, or also maybe hints at what specifically their plan is, why they're abducting these Dragonborns.
What?
Right, well, I'm here to find out what happened to my father. The previous faction leader of the Kaldalas Hunters adopted me when I was very little, and I got word that he's gone missing. That's why I'm here.
That is also part of our whole thing, because part of what put us onto the trail of Master Rayson is we all know he's suspicious as hell, considering the weird circumstance surrounding your father's, like, what's the word for when you just you leave your position, or you're thrown abdication of his position. There we go.
I know big words too, dude.
Insert anti-establishmentarianism here.
Right.
I agree.
Gotta find some way to make it fit into the dialogue. Then.
We'll discuss later. Let's just, for now, make sure this place is clean and make sure we didn't miss anything. It's running out of time. I guess I can trust you.
Much appreciated.
Not him, as he nods to the little elf.
That's
I trust
fair.
you, not him.
We don't know if we trust him yet either. That's fine.
Interesting.
He was extra little a minute ago.
Hey, you're not there.
I know I'm not there. That's why I didn't say it in character.
Alright, so you guys are still in the office. Desk was surprisingly clean. Bookcases, them's the books about animals, yo.
Is there is there a rug on the floor?
There is a rug on the floor. There's some paintings on the walls. There's some torch sconces, all typical. Ooh,
All right.
something.
I'm gonna look at Ash and say, you check out under that rug for any trapdoors, see if there's anything there, and I'm gonna start lifting the paintings off the wall, see if there's anything behind the paintings or attached to the back of the frame.
Can I do a second scan of the bookcase?
Mm-hmm.
A very peeved Ash looks under the rug.
Whoa.
Looks under the rug angrily.
Angrily.
Speaks directly into the mic to make sure that we realize that he's peeved.
He's
Peeved.
You look under the rug and yeah, some dust, and that's about it. As you go over the bookcases, roll a perception check, Chimeras.
Sorry, someone decided to Discord call me.
Lit.
Not nice. Wish I had friends.
17.
As you have a little gander, around the books. You also see just a bunch of bestiaries and all kinds of things and whatnot. Not really any. There is one book that has just has a title, which is Keldalar folklore, which kind of like stands out. It's not like that's the only like book in there that's not strictly about bestiaries, how to kill these creatures, how to fight those. That's the one that stands out.
Okay.
The odd one out, if you will.
I'll pocket. I won't skim through it now. I'll just pocket so later.
Okay.
And is there a book called Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them?
There better
no,
not be, because I'm
actually
burning
not.
it.
There isn't. No.
There's only the crimes of Grindelwald. Won't you look up?
We don't talk about that in this channel. We don't talk about that.
I'm gonna rage purely by this mention.
Yep. All right.
Anyway.
Did I find anything when I lifted the paintings off?
You lift all the paintings off but one. One seems to be very difficult to take off the wall. All the paintings just they came off really easy, and this one you try to lift off the whatever it's hanging on and just
It's a permanent sticking charm.
Doesn't want to budge.
I'll tell the others to be like, in just like a very loud stage whisper, because there is still a guard outside, like, hey guys, this painting doesn't want to seem to come off. Does that seem a little weird to you? As I'm like trying to just like tug at it and nothing's happening.
Yeah, so as you tug again, like on the frame itself, it just doesn't seem to want to come off the wall.
Yep. But I'm not really a magic user. Anyone else in this room have any ideas? 'Cause I really want to know what's behind this painting now.
I'm just gonna stare at the Furbolg.
What was that, sorry?
We're staring at you expectantly, hoping you
Oh,
can magic
I
this
didn't- I
painting
didn't
off
hear.
the wall.
The only magic I have that's useful in that situation is Mage Hand, and that has like a strength of it can lift 10 pounds. Yeah. So I could do can I do like an Arcana to see if there is any magic on it, like affecting it?
Yeah. Roll
I
an
mean,
Arcana check.
I don't know if there will be, but it's worth a try. I rolled a. What's my modifier? I mean, I failed anyway, but I might as well check what my modifier is. I rolled a 5.
That's impressive.
You don't really seem to feel any magical input.
All right,
I
since
sense
Ash is
magic
feeling a
coming
little
from
down,
myself.
I'll walk over to it and I will switch my psychic focus to Mastery Force, just give me advantage on strength checks and try to rip it off.
Okay, roll a strength check.
Yeet. 17.
You
No?
do your
Shit.
best and try really hard.
You froze.
Oh no! We're never gonna know what's behind this painting.
What a face.
And Tiamat comes out!
Shit, it's Raskill. He's here.
Raskill's here! He's in the office. We're all
Guys.
boned.
What?
Dutch's Discord loves him
let's all-
today.
I know,
let's all-
right?
Let's all Dutch it.
We should revert back to Skype.
Oh my god.
No,
Hey,
not
guys,
Skype.
TeamSpeak, guys.
Dude, FaceTime?
Can always use Zoom.
Facebook Messenger, Discord call. Facebook Messenger, Discord call.
There's gonna be so much fun with our fucked up cameras today.
I know.
Like, guys, look at this. I'm in 2 windows. I'm Kissarin and I'm Ash. Woo!
Oh shit.
Look, now I'm
Why would
Kissarin.
you want to be
Now I'm
Ash?
Ash.
My hair is famous.
Now I'm
Okay.
Kiss. Oh, there we
Well,
go. Hello.
Hey.
I don't know what's happening to
You
Discord, bro.
froze.
Like, yeah, I know. Discord also froze for me, and all my internet still works, but Discord was just like, no, I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
Discord,
Fuck you.
Discord, what a piece of shit.
Anyway, as I was saying before, I got so rudely interrupted by a piece of shit software that doesn't know how to fucking do anything.
Oh, Discord.
You can't fucking pull the thing off the wall. Long story
Okay.
short, doesn't work.
Fuck. Okay.
Learning from my mistakes with the rock, I'm gonna try pushing now. To see if that does something.
You're gonna push on the painting?
So, what parts of the painting are you pushing?
Like I'm gonna put like my hands on either side and push.
Okay.
Nothing.
No, doesn't
You just
seem
licked
to
my
be.
It's
eye.
worth a try.
Oh, my eyeshadow. It was so good today.
When the
Just
dog
licked it.
crashes your D&D session.
So yeah, you
Just push me over.
yeah, you push the painting, pull the painting. The frame doesn't seem to want to budge. Yeah. What did you? What do you guys? You guys all gathered around this painting, as behind you, rather impatient half-orc goes, "All right, step aside,"
Oh, here we go.
and he just takes out a blade, tries to like jab it inside the frame and try to like, but just try to see if it's like latched onto somewhere or something.
Yeah.
And, like got loose. And as he goes to put his knife on like
Yes.
you have the frame and you have the
Oh no.
the picture itself. He puts it like into the
Yes.
picture side of things, and he just his hand goes straight through the actual picture as the picture doesn't seem to be
Oh shit, Bowser's
actual
on the other
picture.
side.
and he feels around a little bit and finds something and just pulls his hand back like, that's not normal.
That is definitely not
God.
normal.
It'll
Okay.
stick my head through.
I'm gonna say, unfortunately, I'm looking at the door. I'm like, I think me and Tremaris here have to put my disguise back on. I think we have to go soon because I told them I was just coming in to grab something quickly. But if you two can play nice, looking very pointedly at Ash, and figure out what's behind this painting, and we can come back in through the window in a few minutes.
Looks at Ash. No promises.
That's fair.
He might survive.
I'm gonna go put my hat back on and turn back into Master Rayson. And sit and just like say, all right, Tremaris, let's go.
I'll
And
follow.
before I open the door, make sure you two are backed out of sight in case they peek in. And
Guess I'll duck out of sight.
yeah, and then I'll go ahead and open the door and leave.
All right, so you guys step out the office. As you step inside the communal area, just a bunch of ruckus going on. Octanus is just hard into an arm wrestle match with this human.
Oh yeah.
As the gnomes are all gathered around, like just chanting, and even the guard at the door is kind of like distracted. And as he notices that you come out the door, he's like, "Oh!" as he, corrects himself. And did you find what you were looking for, Master Rayson?
Oh yeah, I found the paperwork I was looking for. Just left it in my desk, my drawer. On the way home now.
Have a good night, sir.
You as well. And just dip.
And
like exit the whole building.
That's what I figured. Okay. So you guys at the painting, you two, what y'all doing?
I guess I'll poke my head
Ash.
through.
Poke your
Yeah,
head through?
just
All
me
right.
and you.
As you poke your head through, you see a blade as a guillotine just ready. No.
I mean, honestly, sure. Kill the
You
mystic.
see what looks like a button just there, just a singular button.
I will poke said button.
Okay. You poke said button and you hear a loud clicking noise. And as you hear you remove your head from the painting, and both you and the half-orc look behind you, and a piece of the wall moved forward and moved out of the way to reveal a hidden part of the room.
All right, orc. If we're gonna work together, I'm gonna need a name out of you. I'm Ash. Nice to meet you.
It's not used to Ash playing nice. Tamar.
I'm proud of you, Ash.
Tamar.
Tamar.
Tamar. Okay. Let's try to remember that.
Tamar.
Sounds
As you,
suspicious, like that
as
party
you
member's
both
name.
look at that, you just walk towards the part of the room that now got revealed. It's not like very big. It's just like a hidden, almost like a hidden compartment behind the wall. It's like say 3 feet deep and like 2 foot wide at max. It's like a little, little extra. Like it's almost like just extra cupboard space, really.
Yeah, it's not a tunnel, but
and in said space is a lockbox.
How
Just
big is
a
that
small,
lockbox?
small metal, like this big.
we'll grab that and put it in my bag.
All right, yeah, okay. So that's in your bag. And you find a set of black robes with green detail, the green lizard logo that you also saw in the tomb, which is and the people that were following you were wearing, as well as a mask in the shape of what seems to be the face of a dragon, a white mask.
Do I?
Oh.
Can I try to sense if there's any magic coming off of them? If there's any kind of magical property to them?
Roll an Arcana check.
It's a good thing that's a +5. 16.
And as you put the lockbox away and you focus on seeing if anything in this particular space is magic, the robe seems to just be a robe. The mask seems to just be a mask. As you put the lockbox away, you notice a pretty strong sense of magic coming from said lockbox that you're about to put away in your bag.
All right, I guess I'll grab the robes and the mask and put that in my bag as well to show the others.
Okay.
And
Take a photo.
So I'll turn it tomorrow. Guess we've got what we can get for now. Shall we close this back and head out?
I suppose.
All right, so I'll go press the button and leave out the window.
The wall like fixes itself as you both hop out the window, and you see Tremaris and Kaseran just come around the corner
Yeah.
to check on you guys.
Did you find anything?
Yeah, we found some kind of a cult uniform robe thing with a mask. I assume it's just from like the ones we saw the others wearing.
Okay. Well, it just
The
further.
mask is something new, by the way.
The
No
mask
one
is
was-
new,
No
but-
one
Yeah.
was wearing a mask. just to make
The
sure
robes
that
we've seen before, but the mask is something else.
Well, at least this further, for sure, connects him to that weird, creepy ritual and the dead bodies we found, but still nothing too
doesn't
concrete,
really
I
give me
guess.
answers to where my father is.
Yeah. Sorry.
How many of you are there?
We're a
6
group of
us.
6. Plus one of the other hunters, Rokul, who is the
2.
one who turned us on to these illicit doings of Master Rayson in the first place.
Right.
And
So, if we were to get in a little bit of a struggle, would you say that we would be, capable of handling ourselves in a fight?
Oh, yeah.
Easily.
Then I think our next destination of the night is Rayson's villa.
I like
Oh.
the sound of this.
Okay. Is that common? This is out of character. Is that common knowledge? Like, do people just know where he lives, or is that somehow like would Tamar have special knowledge to know?
He's done his research.
Okay.
All right.
Then I'm just gonna back in character and go. You know where he lives?
I've been shadowing him for a while. I've been in town for about a week. Came as soon as I heard my father was missing. And for his position to be taken over so quickly seemed suspicious to me. So I shadowed this man for.
Was your
now.
father the last
Yes.
master?
Yeah, he said that.
Yes, that's what I've said. Were you listening, or were you on trying to prove that you're the bigger man than me?
He was distracted by probably shiny things and looking for clues. So,
I think I was more distracted by the fact that he was trying to seem tougher than he is. But all right.
all right. Would it be weird if you, because we can go get the rest of our group still inside the building. It looked like one of our barbarians was putting on quite a show when we walked through. Do you want to come inside with us and meet them, or would you rather we bring them out
I'm
here?
technically not supposed to be inside.
That's what I thought.
I feel like as soon as anyone that works for Rayson, like, they know that I'm the son of the previous master here. I feel like as soon as they see me, they might think I'm sniffing around, which I am. Trying to not put too much attention to myself.
All right. Would you like to wait here and we go get them, or do you want to tell us where this villa is and we can meet you there?
I can wait here just fine.
All right, we'll go and get them, and you can see the rest of our party, and we'll figure out our next plan of action.
All right.
Back inside we go and see if Octanus has beat these people or not, and if Nakul, or not Nakul, if Lozan has to pay people some gold.
Yeah, I'm
all right.
not
So as you guys get inside,
Who
Bye.
died?
Discord is literally.
Hanzo.
Discord is
What is
actually.
wrong with Discord today?
I don't know, man. Discord is.
It's
fucking
not just
awful.
Gypsy was saying a few people have been having Discord issues for the past week or so. So clearly it's a
Yesterday was
universal
that when we were
thing.
just trying to talk.
Yeah.
Ugh.
We'll power through. It'll fix
Yeah.
itself.
So yeah, as you guys get inside, you're about to catch the end of what is a very intense match of arm wrestling. As
I was gonna say you
Octanus-
should intentionally throw it.
roll,
just to
roll,
spite
roll,
Lozan.
roll a strength check.
Me?
Just
Okay.
to make
Yeah,
Just to make
doing arm
Lozan
wrestling.
fucking pay out gold. Oh man.
19!
That's a natural 19.
Yeah!
Yeah.
bonus
As
is good.
just as you walk in,
My
you,
bonus
just,
to it is like.
you hear a loud thud, and
23.
Octanus just jumps up, yeah, as she is victorious in this game of wrestle arm, as a certain Tremere would say. So you get up, you cheer. The group of gnomes just applaud you as the human just nods at you, as in, good job. And he just kind of tries to, just get back into the background and kind of, okay, I lost lit.
She's not even drunk
Oh!
either.
Nope.
If I was
I
at
won.
if I was at the tail end of the group, like the last one to come in, as I come in, I quickly have to take off the hat so I look like me again and don't walk in again as Master Rayson.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, does Tremere still looks like a guard then?
But that's fine.
Yeah,
They'll
dude.
just he's allowed
He
to
does.
hang
That's
out
fine.
there.
He's a
Like
guard,
that's
so-
not a big concern.
Guards don't stand out very often.
It's true.
But this time they do.
So you won. The group is old man Nicole still. "Arr!"
Yeah, if I
no,
can see
he-
Nicole, I
he-
wink at him.
I would have like got up and just been like cheering on, like, yeah, get him.
Okay, so as you, right, sir, we've been at it for at least 10 to 15 minutes. If
That's what
you
she said.
really don't have anything to show me, then I'm just gonna go back to my post. All right.
Show you what?
Go away.
Sigh, just. Good night, sir. And he just turns around.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I love this old man character so much. I love him.
If you ever
It's
die,
senile old
reroll.
man.
Old man's coming, boys. When Nicole dies.
All right. So the group kind of collects themselves at the entrance, get filled in about what happened, and yeah. So, what are you guys doing?
Telling them to come outside with us and meet a potential new ally.
Anyone else I'll talk out? Like, hobble out.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
So as you guys all walk out, go around the corner, then Tamar is waiting there for you guys. As he starts counting, like, huh, I think you might actually stand a chance.
Well, that bodes well. This is, and I'll just go around and introduce our group. Save time. Like, and I don't know about Ash, but at least we didn't, just to me and Tremaris, catch your name.
Tamar.
All right. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. So, you said you wanted to storm his villa next, and I'm just like a bit of disbelief as I'm saying
storm. I'd say I'm quite handy with a lockpick, and you know, I don't really stand out in the shadows, as I've clearly proven, as I was able to sneak up on you in that office without anyone seeing me. I figured at least some of you might have similar traits, and then the other ones that don't serve as muscle when things, if and when things go down.
Sneaky type. It's an interesting talent for a half-orc.
I know.
All right. Well, unless anyone else objects. I mean, I don't think we have any other leads. Oh, is Rakul with us too?
Yeah, he is.
Okay, cool.
He's there. He's there.
Cool.
I mean
Our
Tobias.
good friend Tobias.
Yeah, that.
Moken is also there. Like they're there.
Okay.
Can't be ours doing 3 different voices.
Yeah.
constantly, so
That's fine. Just making sure.
They're there.
All right.
Rayson lives in this villa in the richer part of town. I can take you there. We'll have to have a little look-see to make sure that we can get in without causing too much trouble. If you would follow me, we'll be there within 10 minutes.
Do you know the place well? Have you cased the joint, as they say?
I've scouted. I know that there's a patrol of guards that constantly just walks around the premises to make sure people that aren't supposed to be there stay out. As for, I have no idea what the layout on the inside is. All I know it's a pretty sizable villa, and we could definitely might take some time before we have scoured through it all.
Let's get
Lead
started.
the
then.
way.
Let's
I
go.
trust you know a way in and a way out.
If anything, if there's really no way in or way out, we all can always just have the stronger types make one.
That we may.
All right, so he turns around, leads the way. You guys are escorted to definitely a fancier side of town, the side that none of you actually has seen before, besides Lausanne on this little escapade to the inn.
Oh, that was funny.
As my brief employment as a
We all
as a
have
bus
good
boy.
Bus
time.
boy.
We all have good time. You manage you guys pass that in, and Lausanne, as he sees you in, kind of just starts walking a little faster, and as soon as he's past that in, he slows down again. But yeah, other than that, short walk, and you get stopped about, say, halfway down the street, as Tamar says, "See that big house at the corner?" And as over there, there's this big villa, sandstone, red roof tiles. All the houses here are pretty fancy, and so it's not like it doesn't stand out, but he points
Okay.
at the one that he means, like it's on the corner. That's the one. Chances
So-
are he's in right now because he typically leaves the hunter's lodge to go to bed at home, or whatever he does there. So we're gonna have to try and stay a little quiet, but if all else fails, we outnumber him.
Do we see any like lights in the windows or anything? Like signs that
Uh,
someone might be awake inside or anything?
Roll a perception check.
8.
You guys walk a little closer.
It is nighttime and I have incredible dark vision, if that helps.
Mhm. But your roll remains your roll.
I'm just you know.
As you guys get closer, you start seeing this patrol, a group of 5, just regular town guard, it seems, just walking around patrolling the area. The windows are all. It seems pretty dark inside. There's not really, as far as you can see, not really any light coming from any window that would indicate, oh, he's still up reading or whatever.
Is that a neighborhood patrol or is that a personal detail for Master Rayson's house?
I have no idea. All I know is that they patrol his place 24/7.
Either way, it's a small group of guardsmen employed to look after the house of a rich, pompous asshole. I imagine it wouldn't take too much to convince them to turn a blind eye.
Let's try.
If needs be.
Let's try to sneak in without them seeing us. They patrol
Make a
the
cost.
area. We have about 30 seconds as soon as they round the corner before they round the other corner to see us again. We have 30 seconds to find a way in. Let's make it count.
Do we see a way in from where we're at?
How long has it been since we were at the place? How long have we traveled? How long
It's about
did it
10,
take?
15 minutes.
Okay, so I'm still a guard. Should I stay as a guard or go back to being me?
Hey man,
Ooh.
I'm not here to tell you what to do.
Because if I
Tell
go
us
back
what
to
to
being
do.
me, because if I go back to being me, I can't go back to being a guard. Like I can't change again until I've had a long rest. So if there's any advantage to me being a guard, I don't know if there would be, but if there is, should I stay as a guard?
I can freely change as a guard. I can just take off my hat, put it back on. I'm a guard.
I don't. Up to you. I mean, at this point, we're breaking it. Like, I'm assuming his personal guard detail are dressed differently from the guards that were at the Hunters Guild.
These guys that are patrolling his house just look like ordinary Port Sarim city guards.
Yeah, so it's not like even if he sees you, he'll think you're one of them. So.
Alright, I'll just. Well, actually, there's no disadvantage to me staying as a guard either, though. So...
Yeah, so we might as well
Yeah.
just go with it.
So if we need a bit of a distraction to buy us more time,
Do I see a way in?
Just roll a little cheeky little perception check, bud.
Perception check. Ooh, this guy's good today. That's a 19.
You see several windows, and one of the windows seems to be left open a little bit, like a smidge.
Guys, there's a open window there. You can make a break for it.
Sounds good to me.
Right.
We should probably go.
We wait until the guard turns around
a
the
few
corner.
at a time.
We have 30 seconds. As
30
soon as they round that
seconds.
corner, we
Who's
have 30
going in?
seconds. I'm going in.
I'll go as well.
I suggest we do it in laps. So
Yeah.
two at a time. And
Okay.
every time 2 of us go in, we wait 30 seconds until the lap resets and
Okay.
wait for everyone to enter.
Okay.
Okay, so you two go first, Ash and the half orc.
All right.
Alright.
We wait for the guards to come out again. Give you a signal, make sure it's clear, and I suppose myself and Kasaran will follow after.
Sure.
All right.
And then after that, could we
as-
we do Tremaris, Nakul, and Octanus all in one go after that, so someone isn't left out here by themselves,
If
just
it
in
helps,
case?
I can stealth
Sure.
for 6 seconds.
Okay, yeah.
There you go.
So we'll do two. Oh, but we have the dragons too. Never mind. Then it'll be four waves of 2 then, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right. We'll go first. As the patrol rounds the corner, Tamar puts his hood up and just in case, do a little stealth check. You know, you never know.
Should I as
You
well?
never know.
You might as well. You have 30 seconds. Doing a stealth action is 6, so you still have 24 seconds to get there. +7 is stealth, by the way.
Damn.
I got an 18.
26. So yeah, the Tamar is gone, dude. He just
Disappears.
put up like as a
18.
cloud of black
What
fog.
happened? He's
just-
gone.
Like a Death Eater. Makes it to the window, slides it open for big enough for him to fit through, and just hops in.
I'll hop in as well.
All right. You two have found yourself in the kitchen, or what seems to be the kitchen of the villa. Roll a little perception check.
17.
I could probably roll for my boy as well. All right. All you hear Tamar say is, "It's bloody dark in here." As you look around and have to adjust your eyes a little bit, and now with the moonlight, shining through the windows, you see you are in fact in the kitchen, and you don't seem to see nor hear anyone inside, like in your near vicinity that could round the corner of the room any second. So yeah, you gather that it might be clear.
Sounds good. All right.
So as you guys made it inside, the patrol rounds around the corner again, and keeps walking. And after a few seconds, they disappear again around the corner. So 30 seconds. Who's going in next?
It was me and Lozan, I believe.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Lozan, sorry.
Roll a stealth check if you want to.
All right.
If you want to,
20,
highly
30.
advised.
I am ashamed of that. 8 with modifiers.
You guys walk, jump the fence, run towards the window. As you do, Kassiran is making a little more noise than she probably should. But nothing to really alert anyone. Plus, there's no one there at that time to see. So you guys also hop in the window and find yourselves in the same kitchen area that Tamar and Ash are waiting for you.
Perfect.
All right.
How many doors are there in the kitchen?
You have it's kind of like an open plan kind of kitchen, where the kitchen just is attached to, without a door, just attached to the dining area, which also has has a little walled off area. If you go around there, you probably see another room. No idea what's in it, but it's a very open plan. Not many doors on this.
I'll stay kind of in that area listening for anything.
Okay. Cycle resets. Who's going next?
I'll go.
Barbarians.
Barbarians. All right.
I'm gonna stealth it, obviously.
Stealth.
By the way, I'm trying to find some decent music for this because I don't really have anything that says "rich guy's house," but I'll figure it out. Yeah, Mission Impossible, right? So that's how you get the stream muted.
I think you guys have been a bit too biased towards me and Tobias.
We're being Tobias.
Tobias.
What's you, Tobias, and Moken? So.
Yeah. All right. So what did you guys roll?
I rolled a big 6.
Big 6.
I rolled 12. So.
Very stealthy.
You guys make it towards the window, and as you guys hop in, you actually hear from around the corner, "Oi, who's there?"
Oh,
and the guards come running, and just as Nicole hops into the window, they round the corner, look around, don't really seem to see anyone, continue their leisurely patrol around the block, around the house.
Oh no.
And you guys now also are in that same kitchen area, just waiting for the final 3 to get their ass over there. Wait, 3? Wait, who's still
2.
outside?
Yes, 3. It's the 2.
Trumars and Tobias.
Yeah.
And
Moken.
Trumars. Yeah,
And
so
Moken.
3.
Yep, those 3.
So the 3. Yeah. Just roll a little stealth check, Trumars, if you wanna be a stealthy boy.
Just don't. Nat 1, I guess. Please.
15.
Okay. You all 3 of you make it to the window fine, hop in, close it behind you, as you all made it inside the building without alerting the guards. So you're in.
Perfect. All right. Which way do we want to go first? I guess I'll look to Tamar and kind of be like, since you seem to have the most knowledge of this place, I guess you can take the lead.
I'm as blind as you are.
Oh,
inside of
okay.
This building.
I mean, should we split up and cover as much ground quickly, or do we want to move together? But why not?
Split the
Think-
party.
Split the party.
Wait.
No split the party. Stresses me out.
I don't know. I do not expect any guards inside the building, but if he is part of this weird cult or whatever, then he might have some surprises up his sleeve.
Well, wits about ourselves.
I'd say we just clear the building. Clear this floor first.
Yep.
See if there's any other levels to this building. It's just we can't miss anything. If my father is alive, if he is connected, or you need proof of whatever he is doing in his off time, it will all be found within these walls.
Okay.
Let's get looking then.
You want to just like fan out, maybe just search the house in like a clockwise pattern, and then once we've done that, upstairs.
Sure.
I'm gonna be like looking for like maybe like something that looks like a down if there's like a downstairs, like a basement like area, like a little door that leads down to like a cellar or
So
something.
as you guys, have a little patrol around this floor that you're on, it's basically kitchen, dining area, living room, and some supply rooms.
Okay.
A reception area.
There's a staircase that leads upstairs, and there's also a staircase that goes downstairs.
Well, Rayson's probably
Upstairs in the bedroom. So, if we want to try and find out if there's people here being held prisoner, they're probably gonna be in the downstairs.
Yeah.
So I would say we check there first.
Yes.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Yeah, that makes
Alright.
sense.
As we head downstairs, I'm gonna start looking to see if there's any like not like traps, just like on the downstairs as we're moving down the steps.
Roll perception check.
Check for tramps.
Make a
10.
will save.
10.
Excuse me. Yeah, go wisdom saving throw, boys. No,
Can you
Uh,
even see Nicole?
No, I
they,
can't. I'm just like,
they look like they look and feel like steps, yo.
Well, no, because like. Never mind.
Let's see.
All right, so we get down this.
I would like to. There is a thing that I want to do. I just need to remember what it's called.
Pass that trace.
God damn it.
What is the thing?
Primeval awareness.
Oh boy.
Ooh, interesting.
ooh, wait.
Nice.
I would like to concentrate for 1 minute and try and detect beasts. My favorite enemy, beast,
Beasts.
within
That's a
the
big category.
within the house.
Okay.
Well, it's within 5 miles, but you don't need to worry about that.
Yeah, just the house.
Just
We want
all the
every-
animals within a 5-mile radius. Just start to pop up
I
on your
know
radar.
if any of my favorite enemies are within 5 miles. I sense the number, general direction, distance, and type of beast within the house.
This house seems clear of beasts.
Clear of beasts.
Not even a rat, boys.
Not even a rat.
But there's a
This is
there's a
just
kennel
forest.
2.5 miles away.
Yeah, there's a lot of a lot of stray dogs that you just
Not
fucking-
even a rat.
Not even a rat. This place is very clean, spotless.
It's a little suspicious if you ask me.
Like, not a single beast
They
detected.
say you aren't any more than 6 feet from a rat in the city. So.
Are we in like a large city though?
It's sizable. It's not huge, but it's not a tiny town. It's
Okay.
definitely-
I mean, it has a rich people
Doesn't matter, but-
district.
it has a
Fair.
rich people district and a,
Fair
and a-
point,
and a
fair
less
point.
rich
So we
people
get
district, so, it's sizable.
Downstairs,
You do, correct.
and we see things.
You see, the downstairs, the basement is just one room.
Okay.
Or one. What you get into a room. And there's some doors there, but you get up into a room that has some boxes with whatever the hell is inside stashed around. That just looks like a room. You guys wanna?
I want to go check the boxes and look inside, see what I can find.
Okay. You open up one of the boxes. There seem to be, food, stuff like that. There's rations, dried, there's some vegetables all stashed down there, some fruits. It seems to just be like a storage area where Rayson gets his stores his foods and whatnot. Nothing really out of the ordinary. On the other side of the room, there is one door that leads to a different room. But other than that, this is seems just like a basement, dude.
You said there were some doors.
The place is very clean, very there's nothing out of the ordinary.
Like almost sterile.
It's like it's very clean. Like your finger, you trace your finger over like the lid of the box. There's no dust. It's very clean.
And you said there were some doors
Spotless.
down here?
There's one door.
Can I go check what's behind it?
Go ahead.
All right. Well, I'm going to go and listen at the door first before I open it. And if I hear nothing, open it.
You hear nothing?
If I hear... I don't know. What do I hear when I listen at the door
hear
first?
nothing?
Oh, you hear nothing? Okay. Then yeah, go ahead and open it.
As you go to open the door,
Ah, shit.
Two metal sheets just slide down, one blocking the door you're at and one blocking the door you came in from.
Oh.
Or not the door, the passageway that you came in from.
So you described it for me. I thought it was about to guillotine my hand off for a minute. I was just like, whoa.
And you guys hear a soft shh as you now see gas filling up the room.
Fuck. I pull the
Hell.
like as a reflex. I pull the piece of cloth over my mouth that I have on my neck.
Yeah,
It
same.
probably won't do anything, but I just
as you
do it
guys are
anyway.
in the room, everybody kind of like the trio that's with you as well looks around, starts cursing a little bit.
Gas is
Is there any other tiny spaces like a baby get through if I with tiny?
I want you all to roll as you start breathing in this gas. Roll a Constitution saving throw.
If I'm resistant to acid, that doesn't help at all with this, does it? 'Cause it's gas, not
If I'm
acid.
resistant to
Fuck.
being put to sleep, does that help?
You said Constitution saving throw?
That'd be sleeping
Alright.
gas, right?
Constitution.
21.
22.
17.
Oh, you have to one up me, don't you?
I did. But I have a +4 to Constitution saving throw.
So do I.
I have +4 to Constitution as well. 8.
Oh.
Nice. Okay.
18.
Fucking dead.
Okay. Anyone that rolled 16 or lower.
Oh, thank God I just made that.
So that's Tamar, that's Rokul and Mokin.
Oh
And
god.
Lozan. Woo!
And Nicole.
And Nicole. It starts to get you start to get a little woozy and you just collapse.
Fuck. Okay.
Hey.
On the floor.
Magic can't put me to sleep. All right.
Yeah, same.
Who says you're sleeping?
It's
though?
not magic. So.
Who says you're sleeping?
Oh, who said that? Ooh, woo. I have
Ooh.
advantage on saves versus charmed.
Yeah, the gas is doing its best to charm you and seduce you in a very.
All right.
Nothing.
So that remains
Stupid, sexy gas.
Saran and Actanis.
And there's no
Is there, like-
windows because it's a basement, but just in case there aren't even a small like cellar, a narrow window.
You see now a grate in the wall
Mhm.
where this gas seems to be flowing out from.
Okay.
Can I reach it?
Yeah.
I want to try and pull it off.
Dog noises.
Roll a strength check.
How does pulling the grate off is not gonna stop the gas?
Wait.
Just wait for it.
15.
All right. So yeah, you jump up, grab the grate, and cling, pull it off, and now we
Does
reveal
it seem
that
like the gas is coming out faster or slower?
You reveal that the grate was just there. It shows now 3 like pipes that all are dispersing gas
Okay.
into the room.
Can I?
While he's doing that, can I just take my warhammer out and just start like trying to bang against the door with it? Like try to like see if I can. Maybe it's really thin metal. I don't know.
Oh, I'm sure. Certainly try.
Yeah.
Roll strength.
Do I know about the pipes?
Just a strength check.
I don't know about the
Guys,
pipes
there's
yet.
gas pipes here.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go down by the gas pipes and like try and twist them until I can come out.
Oh!
Bend the metal.
Okay, if that doesn't work, I have an idea.
Roll a strength check.
Natural 20.
Come on,
natural
Hulk
20.
out, Hulk out.
One incoming, boys. One incoming.
That's
I
good.
got an 18, so like 22.
As you grab one of the 3 pipes that is dispersing gas into the room, you bend it and actually clang, break it. Just break off a piece of the pipe, but the gas is still coming because you just made the
Okay,
pipe shorter. That's all you can do.
then instead I'm gonna. Oh fuck! I don't think I
I
can.
was too strong. I didn't
Well-
mean to do that. I just wanted to twist it.
The way the spell works, I can only do one of these per turn, but basically that means if I start the spell one way and then 6 seconds later I use the other effect. So because it's not like combat, I can do them one after the other.
Yeah.
All right, because I want to again use shape water. So get the water out of my water skin and like manipulate it through the air over the pipes and then freeze it. So it freezes the opening to the pipes.
All 3?
Yeah, because I can move water as I direct, but I can also freeze water if there are no creatures in it. But in combat, I can only choose one effect. But we're not in combat, so could I say like I move the water there, and then in a few seconds later, then do the freezing option?
I'll allow it, yeah.
Okay, I'll do that.
Do it.
Okay. So
But my water skin is now empty though, because I obviously need to leave it there, so I have no
As
more
you
water to
now
do stuff with.
Cover the 3 like mouths of the pipes with water, freeze it up. The gas stops flowing. It seems to be blocking the gas from flowing in. What were you trying to say, Hanzo?
I was gonna say, how likely am I to total party kill us if I launched a firebolt in the room full of gas?
Ah!
You can search.
Gas and fire tend to not mix very well in whatever universe or realm or
Guys, I
game
can't
or
see.
whatever it is. The gas flow has stopped. There's like the gas there's still gas in the room,
Yeah, lingering.
lingering, which slowly over time, disperses a little bit.
Just breathe
How
it all
big of
really
a-
deep so it goes
How
away
big of a gap
faster.
is there between the pipes and
Yeah.
like in like that inlet? Is there like anything pipes, or how big are the pipes?
The pipes are like a good like this like
So I
the
couldn't
mouth
crawl
is
it.
like this big. They're now all 3 of them are now covered with ice, so they're blocking.
Yeah.
It's blocking new gas from flowing in, but there's still gas in the room.
Is there any like gap in the wall between the pipes, like and like the wall itself, or
Basically, is it like a
inside
vent
the room?
that you could escape somewhere
Yeah,
if
like
you were
Oh,
tiny?
essentially
no.
walk like
It's
next
not,
to the pipes.
no,
Okay.
it's not. No.
Okay.
Hmm.
I'm just gonna look at everyone, just go, sorry, because I think that was my fault.
You are still locked in the room.
Yep.
2 metal sheets on each end of the room is still blocking any exit.
And
Yep.
it's just a square room.
Yep.
Most of your party is collapsed on
Ow.
the floor.
Incapacitated.
Incapacitated.
They didn't take any damage. Like a healing potion wouldn't help them, would it?
No, they're just something
Nope.
came over.
I
them
want to
and-
scour the walls for something. Like feel around, try to find like whether there's like a hidden wall, something pressure plated
Okay.
per se.
It's no longer a room; it's a tomb.
I mean,
Not in action.
Roll an investigation check.
It's like we can all start searching for something or other, but
where did my dice go?
it's a good question.
Good question, bro. I know.
I closed my eyes and now it just disappeared.
Lit.
And there it was. Gone.
And there.
That's actually impressive, dude.
Natural 20 stealth check.
Oh, we should.
Yeah, this
Oh,
dice
there it
is
is. Okay, I found it. That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You feel around. None of the none of the typical like might be a hidden switch here tricks seem to work.
Okay.
Like no tiles in the wall that you can press in, no sconces you can pull,
Mm-hmm.
no buttons hidden behind fake paintings.
All right.
Uh,
Can I?
Fake paintings, more like.
Yep. Again,
haha!
I'll taking out my warhammer and go. But anyone object if I just started trying to smash that door? I know it's probably gonna give us away, but I'm assuming that
loud.
he probably knows the trap has gone off.
No, I'll help with my axe.
And my axe.
And my.
And my
And we are-
sword.
Those who failed to save still just completely
Y'all just taking a little, just lying down, just chilling.
Nappy time.
I
Okay.
can get rid of the gas with fire. Just let me know. Just say the word.
You certainly could.
No.
You guys want to all fucking die?
Do it.
Definitely take this 3d100 fire
Just,
damage.
Oh my
mage
God.
hand it out of the room. Smile.
All right, I
Just
guess
start breathing very deeply. Just suck it all up.
I guess
If in doubt, hit it.
I guess we're doing this, Octanus. Let's go. Just start wailing on the door.
Okay, both of you roll a strength check.
Oh, not
Can I
good.
check the floor now for
10.
pressure plates, maybe?
Sure. Roll investigation.
19.
If your
22.
powers combined,
Grace
you both you take your warhammer out. Octanus takes her great axe, and you just start wailing on the door.
Yeah.
First strike. You see you leave dents behind the axe. Definitely, like you guys are doing damage to it.
Yeah.
And it's the metal sheet is denting, but it's not.
Okay.
Open. You look around on the floor, Ash, and nothing really. Seems to you that however this trap is designed to, make sure that the people that are in this room have no way of
Yeah.
getting out
Getting
in
out.
case the gas doesn't knock them out.
I'm gonna give Kissarin my water skin, just like the whole thing, and then I'm
Oh,
gonna
sweet.
I'm just gonna try and slap Nicole really hard and see if it wakes him up, just like
Okay.
across the face.
Okay.
Automatic crit.
Roll a strength check. Just roll an attack. Actually, roll an attack.
Attack. Okay.
I mean, it's an auto crit though, because he's unconscious, isn't it?
It's only an unarmed strike. Like he won't die. All right.
I know, I'm just saying.
You do 100 points of damage.
She forgot that she had brass knuckles on.
My face is just like dented.
That was actually a dirty 20.
Fuck me. Yeah, that hits. Hits me.
You knock him out again.
I mean, I would roll a d2. Roll a d4 and half damage.
Half damage.
Flip a
roll
coin.
D4 and it's half. Flip a coin.
Roll a 3.
Roll 1.
So what am I rolling?
Just roll a d4 and just
Just
D4.
don't roll a 4.
Let me just know.
That was 2 damage.
Okay, so divided by 2 is 1 damage as you
1
just
damage.
fucking slap him across the face. Let me just quickly, make sure that I look up the intricacies of the status effects.
All right.
Before I do
Meanwhile,
things.
remind me who is unconscious right now. It's the 3
Everyone
NPCs.
but me, you, Actonus.
Oh, it's just
Yeah.
the 3 of us. Fuck.
Just-
I love
it's
this.
Mission.
Oh, and Tremaris,
I
and Tremaris,
I
yeah.
don't mean to metagame, but I
Although
love that, like,
I'm asleep IRL, so.
a lot of people are awoken, splash of water on the face, but instead she hands the water aside to then slap someone.
Well, because the point is, I clearly can do cool shit with water. She wants me to have
Exactly,
some
like,
to get us
she
out of
has more use.
scenarios.
I'm not gonna waste water just trying to slap someone alive. Like, I may as well just hit them with my hand.
Slap
If I'm...
someone alive.
Okay.
Not awake, alive. Resurrection slap.
As you get slapped,
Resurrection.
cool. Roll another
Fuck
Constitution
it.
saving throw.
What?
That's why you played.
19.
Okay, you wake up. You
You are
Hey!
slapped alive.
you are slept awakened by your fellow bro Barian.
Just
I look
"Ow."
to Tremaris and go, I don't know what it's called, but I as a kid, I knew of some bandits who had some sort of spell that they could just, like, teleport themselves a short distance, and they used it to get around walls and stuff. Do you, by any chance, know how to do that?
I'm afraid I do not.
Damn it. Okay.
Can it
Wait,
later
I don't
levels.
need to do my voice. I'm still disguised as a guard. No. I
Hey! Yeah, fuck. Okay.
Yes.
Well then.
Okay.
There goes that
don't.
plan.
No, I do know.
Oh, I do know.
Uh,
Hey, y'all.
like, should we just keep hitting the door? Because at this point,
All
the other-
people, and then they'll
well,
wake up.
the other option is
Fire,
someone will
ball.
come and open the door, and then we'll just fight them.
I'll just do a,
Yep, agreed.
Oh, whoa, what's happening here? Wow.
Okay,
Break the door, Nicole.
what's happening here? Long story short, I tried to get in that door. Points at the door that doesn't lead upstairs. I started a reaction with some poison gas, apparently, that came in through those pipes. I have blocked the pipes, so we're fine for now from the gas, but we now need to find a way out of here, and the metal on the doors is preventing that.
Until the ice melts, anyway.
Yeah, the ice will eventually melt as well, and I can just refreeze it, but, like...
The ice is freezing faster than it's melting. Thanks.
So, what are you doing?
I will go up to the door, the one that's been hitting, and I'm just gonna try and lift it.
I'll lift the metal up. Also,
Yeah,
by the
like-
way,
like-
the free...
Punch it into the metal.
And I'm just gonna go.
I turn to Octanus and go, the ice lasts an hour, by the way, so we've got time.
Okay, that's fine then.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's try and lift this door.
Okay, you try and see if you can you can wiggle your fingers under the metal
And
sheet. That has roll a strength check.
Check.
I
It's all in
still
that one.
spot
Let's go,
one
boys.
fireball.
No, please don't. Roll a nat 20.
Dirty 20.
Well, I'll take that.
You lift it up about halfway, and then it gets blocked by the fact that it's been dented, so it doesn't fit.
Oh, no!
Is it enough
But you've lifted up about halfway. That's about like half
reach the
wooden
doorknob?
door. The half
Oh,
of
you
the
can
door.
like crawl underneath it.
Yeah, can I,
You
like,
can't reach the hand. Just about. I'd say you can see the start of the handle, but it's not enough room for you to like.
Wait, while he's
how
holding
big
it...
is the gap between the door and the metal sheet?
Pretty much. There's pretty much
that-
like
that, right?
I'd say
It's
2
like-
inches tops.
Fuck.
While he has it lifted up, can we not just, like, bang on the door? Yeah, exactly. There's like, Octanus, let's go, and just
Can
start,
I-
like,
Can I
kicking.
mage hand open the door?
That's smart.
Can you
Reach
How
up
does-
under the thing and just...
I think he could.
Hang on. Hang on.
Operation
hang
House
on.
Fire.
Because does
Oh
Mage
my
Hand
God.
really have like?
We don't want to burn his house down while killing us. That would be bad.
It
I
has
mean,
a range
okay,
of,
as long as he dies though.
Don't we?
it has a range of 30 feet. It can perform simple tasks and carry up to 10 feet.
It,
And a 10 pounds.
I would say yes, it could, because it, yeah.
It just
yeah.
flies up like.
It,
does its
the,
own
ma-
thing.
Go,
the
go,
mage,
go.
the mage hand. What are you trying to do specifically? Like, are you trying to open the
Just
wooden door
open
behind it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
open the door behind
Yeah,
it.
the mage hand just kind of phases through the metal sheet, opens the wooden door, which is unlocked.
All right, while he...
And
As
the
he's
door
doing
opens.
that, before Nakul drops it, I wedge the warhammer under to try and hold the metal up so Nakul can release it.
No, I'll just keep of it.
Oh, you sure? You're fine?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay,
I
well,
guess I'll go under.
I'm good.
we need to start dragging these unconscious people out of here so I can stop inhaling the gas. So I'll go back down and try and find... I'm still probably not a super strong, so whoever looks the lightest... But they're 2 Dragonborns and a half-orc, so actually, Lozan. I'm gonna go grab Lozan and start dragging him up the
Dragonborn-
stairs.
A Dragonborn, a
I'm-
Goliath, a half orc.
And a drow. So I'm
And
gonna
a
go
drow.
grab Lozan and start trying to, like, lift him up the stairs and get him under the door.
There's no
Wait, I
stairs.
thought we lift. Yeah, there's no stairs. We didn't do the stairs.
You opened
went
the door
forward.
that you haven't explored yet. You opened the one that's
Oh, I thought
Yeah,
we
I'm
descended
gonna go
into, like, a
underneath the
cellar, and it was so there were stairs, because we're in a basement.
Yeah, but we opened
Yeah,
the
but
door
you're going
from our
down the other
side.
door.
We
But you're
opened
going-
the exit door. We opened up.
We opened the door that you got us trapped in there for.
Yeah.
Oh! Oh! I thought we opened the outdoor. Okay, fair. Well, either way, I'm gonna start shoving him through that door then.
Yeah, I'm gonna go walk through and see what's on the other side.
You have
I'm gonna,
okay, lit.
like-
I mean,
Am I
gotta
strong
make
enough
sure
to
that's not
drag like 2
red
people?
No.
down there.
what?
Wait.
I'm going underneath.
Okay, you enter the room. Applause.
Okay.
As Kissaran is drags Lausanne, like pushes him under the door. Lausanne is now accounted for.
Yeah, I'll drag him in, I guess.
And then,
Um,
Octanus, do you want to help me with the... Was
Yeah.
the Goliath the biggest one in the room? Probably?
Heavy boys.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
we'll help
I'll push.
the
I'll
Goliath.
drag him through.
Okay.
So while Ash is basically just while Ash is searching the room, we're dragging
We're,
bodies
like,
in.
pushing it
Like,
forward.
yeah, we're just getting
so
everyone.
eventually everyone is accounted for.
I should have just slapped
So
them.
Maris, are you also joining the rest of the party into the room?
I think he said yeah, but he was muted.
Yeah. You
Oh, I thought I muted to type.
No, you
and then
reversed- you
unmuted to say
reversed-
yes, but I
you
did the
reversed it.
reverse.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so you're all in the room now as Nicole lets go, like, kind of wedges himself under the.
Can I try and see as I just try and like bend it up a bit so we're not then behind like just a straight sheet instead of
Roll
our
a
bottom bend?
strength check.
Don't roll in that one.
I'm gonna get
Please
my fucking
don't-
finger strapped and just use the
Don't
finger.
relive the arm wrestling matches that we've had where you just fail repeatedly.
Oh
Guess
boy.
what, guys? It's the same roll again. It's a dirty 20.
Hey.
I'm rolling high, guys. I'm rolling
Yeah,
high.
you managed to bend the sheet of metal in a way that even if it would, sink back down onto the floor, you'd have enough room to easily lift it back up again. Alright, so you do that, you enter the room, and now all of you, the unconscious folks still unconscious, but
I'm gonna slap them all so they're awake.
What do we see in the room?
So I start to slap one. I'm gonna go to Low down and slap him.
everyone that gets slapped is going to just wake up. Like you wait a little bit, slap them awake. Everyone is awake.
Oh my god.
To look around the room. As you look around the room, you see a bunch of like just banners hanging around the room. The same dark black with the green finishes and the green lizard depicted on it.
Whoa.
There's a little, what are those things called? Like those little like altars where there's like always typically like one book laid open.
Like a plinth.
Like a that one.
Just an altar, but yeah, a plinth with an
One
altar
of-
on
one of
it.
those.
A plinth.
No,
Yeah,
not
one
an
of-
altar. It's a.
It's like a little book stand. One
It's a
book
book
open.
stand.
Shit.
And-
Podium.
what's it called?
I think it's a.
Podium.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. But yeah, there's one book just open, big villain, there, and some some shinies, some robes, some just typical.
Very
Pretty much
occulty looking shit.
Can I see
Yeah.
what the book says?
Yeah, what's the language? book.
You walk up to the book and you recognize it. It's a similar script as what you found in the tomb. It is written in
It's
abyssal. Yep.
Fucking
Shithead,
abyssal,
what
man.
It's like he looked at our languages and saw what we did.
Are
Oh.
Oh my god. It's abyssal and
Oh.
deep, boys.
Alright.
Damn it, if it was infernal.
Are there any windows or any other things in this room? Or that door was it?
Nope, that's a dead end.
Okay.
It's a dead end with a book, bunch of decorations, some some shiny candlesticks and whatnot. But all in all, the book seems the only thing that is of severe importance.
Okay.
So as you close the book, you actually see
Wait.
depicted on the book a similar painting, a similar picture of Daskiel with all the different colors in his body and.
Okay. Can I flipping through the pages of the book, like we can't read it, are there any pages that have like pictures on them that would depict that look interesting and I can rip those pages out of the book to keep for future? Like, or any that look like a step-by-step, like maybe there's like bullet point listing or numbered thing, anything that looks like this is an important page, let's take it so he doesn't have it.
Or we just take the book.
Just take
But
the whole book.
But the book's heavy.
I'll
So?
take the book.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I'll
It's
say I'll
book?
grab the book. Yeah.
I'm picturing some big ass like tome, like a
The
spell
book's
book.
heavy,
like-
rage. it's just a book. It's just.
I mean, we could always. I mean, Tramaris, you like burning things. You burned down that library that one time.
Don't burn books! Don't burn books! It
Oh.
makes me sad.
I mean, he was so mad I suggested
Oh.
burn books. He left. Oh boy.
Hello?
Hello.
No.
What I was gonna say is, upon seeing like that we discovered a new book, I'm gonna remember that I took the book from the guy's office and have a skim through it and see if I
Ooh.
notice anything interesting.
Interesting.
Oh yeah.
Keldalar's Folklore is a book written in common. With all kinds of tales and legends that urban legends that the entire realm knows of. There's a chapter about the Headless Horseman, which is also a very popular like Hallows End urban legend, which you happen to encounter for real. Found out that it's definitely more than just a legend.
This is
Um,
real.
It's more than a feeling.
There is a chapter about a certain monster that comes around during Winter's Veil that eats bad children. um, and there's also a chapter that speaks of the elder dragon Raskil and how he was made, and how it's believed that he was made, at least, and how he is like the boogeyman for Dragonborn kids. Ooh, behave, or Raskil will come eat you while you're asleep.
Has someone been like highlighting the pages?
It's funny you
Notes in the
yes, 'cause
margins.
I was about to say that at the chapter of Raskil, there are some abyssal scribbles made in like the sideline,
Ooh.
which was not originally in the book. It's definitely made after the fact that after the printing of the book, someone made notes in the
Uh-ohs. Bye-bye.
specifically at that chapter. Discord is actually taking a shit today.
Holy fuck.
That's wild, bro. But yeah, there are some abyssal notes made in the chapter regarding Raskil.
Okay.
Okay.
Would this be a good time, as we're now in this room, to take a quick break? So for anyone that needs to take a bathroom
Okay.
break or get a beverage
good.
or
Yes.
something.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Can I
Perfect.
fall asleep?
No.
If you can do the world's
Take a
shortest power
10
nap
minute-
for like
Power
5 to
nap,
10
literally.
minutes.
3-minute power
10
nap,
minutes.
dude.
You're doing
Alright,
you're
yes,
doing great though, considering how sleep deprived you are, Hanzo.
You're doing
Killing
the
it.
Lord's work, Hanzo.
He's already dead.
He's
My
dead,
eyes,
Jim.
are, my eyes keep like shutting on their own.
He's already dead.
So tired.
Oh my gosh.
Give yourself like a.
All right.
Like
We will go take a quick break, everybody.
Yes.
And we will be back in 5 to 10 minutes.
All right.
Dude.
And then
Well,
when
now we're in
we
fucking-
when we come back, Duke, are you gonna want a camera on?
Well, yeah, I was just gonna
He's
say,
gone.
like, what,
He's
now
gone.
I'm-
Bye.
What do you mean I'm gone? What?
He's right here.
Oh wait, no, different person. Never mind.
Good job. Yeah, no, I was just gonna say, like, while we're in break, I'll just turn it on so you can sort it out, and then
Cool.
I'll go, I guess.
Yeah, go for it. Okay, coming back from the break.
In your mouth hole.
I didn't change anything. It's the same position. It's always for streams.
Well, the thing is, when you stream,
Yeah.
when we do D&D, you're always sat so far forward, and when we started today, your mic was basically pointing behind your head. Like they're very directional. I know you moved it because I wrote something, but just that's the only thing that I could think of that might change anything.
No.
That's funny, kamikaze guys. Like, your break music's been on so long, I'm actually humming along with it. It's catchy, isn't it?
Good.
It's like perfect little like Hobbit festival music. I love it.
I
Anyway,
can't hear it.
Little Hobbit festival music.
that's what, because it sounds like the beginning of Fellowship when they're at Bilbo's birthday. To me, that's what it sounds like. So. All right, so we are in this tiny room that clearly has an altar-like thing with a book with stuff written in it we don't understand, and some unconscious party members who are waiting to wake up before we try and escape through the other door. Good.
You have the book. What are you doing with the book? Are you gonna leave it there? Are you gonna shove it up your homie's asshole? What are you doing? So you're all in the room. You see the book. Tramaris has, skimmed through his little book that he managed to pick up earlier.
Mm-hmm. Well, I thought someone said they were going to take the book, because I said I was going to try and rip out pages, and someone's like, I'll just take it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll grab it.
Okay.
And just toss it in the good old bag.
Toss that in your bag. Make sure that write it down in your inventory and all that.
Yep. Oh, should I just call it Abyssal Book?
That's
Ritual
not really
book?
specific.
Ritual Book.
Just,
The wind running
yeah,
before
I
the
guess.
tempest.
Something that will give you, like, oh yeah, that's the book we found in that, as long as you know, oh hey, that's the book I found in that room that one time at band camp.
At band camp.
Good.
If only that's what this was.
Band
can-
camp book in
if you can-
inventory.
If you can remember where you got the book and tell me, oh yeah, I have this book that I found then and there, I can be like, oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
So it's more of a help you remember than me, because once you
Gotcha.
know what you found, I'll know as well.
Sounds Gucci.
Rescue.
Nicole, did you say you were going around trying to like slap people awake too, or were people doing that?
Everyone is up.
Oh, everyone's
Yeah.
awake now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone now.
I'm also just gonna like quietly and sheepishly just. Sorry, guys. I didn't really think that one through. I listened at the door to see if there was anyone there, and I didn't hear anyone. I just didn't think to check for traps.
Me, it's fine. No
We'll
one
need to be
died.
more careful in the rest of the house.
Yes.
Mistake.
Well, we also potentially have people coming down. If anyone heard the ruckus, that was us banging against the door.
What did I miss? I'm not really sure what happened.
I tried to get in this room because I was curious. Gas started coming in through a vent as metal sheets came to block the doors and trap us in here. I stopped the gas with my water magic, and then Octanus and Nicole and I just kind of brute forced our way into this room to give you guys some time to recover while the gas dissipated, and then we can try and brute force our way out the other door once everyone's ready to go, I guess.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah?
I see.
Okay.
Shall we go out the other door now?
Yeah, I won't touch anything for the rest of the time we're in here, if that helps. Like, in this house, I'll just...
Alright.
Alright.
Is there any money around? Anything valuable of worth around?
We pocketed a book.
Shiny
That's it.
sticks.
Nothing
Sending
too
money
shiny.
around, yeah, there's just like coins just on the floor in the base.
Just chill.
Platinum.
If it were a Skyrim dungeon, there would be at least 5 loose septims on a table nearby.
Obviously.
I mean,
Yeah.
there's some shiny candlesticks and whatever, like nothing really like. Ooh.
And a soul
Candlesticks.
gem in the corner.
Yeah.
A petty soul gem on a little
You know?
Yeah.
plinth.
Little stand.
So yeah, you guys just ready to take your leave, I guess?
Yeah.
Nicole,
Yep.
you're gonna lift up
Yeah.
the old metal
Yeah, I'll
sheet
lift up
again,
the
and-
little sheet again.
Okay. As you all, make your way through the rabbit hole, as you will, you see in front of you a group of 4 individuals, all wearing black robes, green workings on it, a black and
These are the
green
guys
hood,
who work with me.
the green lizard logo, and they're each wearing a Dragonborn shaped face mask, all white colored.
I'm just gonna look at them and go, now that is cultural appropriation, friends.
My mask was green, right?
No,
Are
yours
they
was
in the
white.
room with the
Okay.
gas? Are we in the room with the gas?
Yeah, the gas.
It's dissipated now, yeah, a
Oh,
little.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna like say we should just leave and then let me throw a fireball in.
no,
Those
the gas
fuckers
has
to hide,
no,
haven't
the gas has over time dissipated. And they just look at you. They just look.
Hey, how's it going, guys? Fancy being here at the same time. Don't know how that happened.
Small world.
They just keep looking at you, and
They
they
just look
all unsheath their weapons.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go to
as
Tremaris and be like, you
Oh,
can
man.
fireball
As
now.
one as one draws
Oh, I can
two,
fireball now.
as one draws 2 daggers, one draws a great axe, one draws a set of nunchakus,
What?
and one
That's
pulls out
cheating.
one pulls out a staff. Roll initiative.
Hey!
Fuck.
Oh, I'm sad.
Ooh. I'm happy.
Can I just cry?
Yes.
I'm gonna cry with you, so I'm
Hey,
right there.
boys.
No, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna cry more, Laura.
No, I'm not. No, I'm positive. Nat
Hey
1.
guys, I'm a happy
You
boy.
rolled in that one too.
Nat 1, yeah.
I'm a
Yep.
happy boy. Guys, you did
High five,
roll
Laura!
initiative.
Yeah!
You guys not suck at rolling, please, because I've nailed it today. Can't wait for combat to
Hey,
roll
I've also rolled a natural 20 today, so like,
I haven't.
Congrats.
I've rolled like average today, which
I
for
rolled pretty
me
average.
is
It's amazing.
for you is
Yeah, no,
stellar.
First two,
I'm
right?
rolling
Like,
That's
stellar
amazing.
today.
Rolling
Alright.
higher than like half my rolls being over 10, like that's a good day. That's like amazing. It's been good. Anyone for
Initiatives, 20 plus.
22.
Look at you.
Nice.
Negative initiative?
Hey, I'd rather use my 1 on the initiative roll than on the attack roll, though.
Sure.
15 to 20.
No, 19.
17,
16.
19,
Here I was hoping to get the first turn so I could fireball. Fireball all day.
You still can. You just hit me as well. Easy. You take 47 damage. Oh boys.
Oh well.
Is that all your hit points?
No, 37.
Oh.
Laura, what's your initiative?
3.
Mine's 4.
Oh.
Told you I'd cry more than you.
Hey, it's only because my dex is a +3, alright?
Guys, this is dire.
It really is.
Man like Lozan.
Wait,
Die.
is your
Until-
initiative just equivalent to your dex?
Oh no, my initiative is +2, just kidding, that's 3 as well. I
Oh.
lied.
Wait, what?
I have a 3 as well with Laura.
Yeah, so we have the same.
But my desk is higher than hers.
Yeah, so you can go before me.
Your desk?
Your
Yeah,
desk.
My desk is a pretty high desk. I made sure I had leg room.
You're on the standing desk. You're on the standing desk. You like raise
The
it.
rogue is going to go first, as which you presume to be a rogue. That's 2 daggers.
Wow, thanks.
So
Spoiler.
wait, before you go,
Spoiler alert.
remind me, is it we're all just in that room where the gas
We're all
was?
just in
that
Okay.
room.
Yeah, yeah,
And it's
yeah.
like 4 of them facing.
Literally,
a bunch of us, like West
all
Side Story,
literally
fight it out.
30 feet away from
Okay.
everyone. You're literally just about to fucking go
West
down.
Side
Hey.
Story.
It's 4v9?
Yeah.
7?
Yeah. Chamar will fight with you. The other 2, I'm not.
Yeah,
gonna,
4v9.
It's too much work. Can't be bothered. As the guy with the daggers just walks up towards Ash.
Oh.
Always
and comes
Ash.
to plant his 2 daggers in this man's. Yeah, 7. No, 9 to hit the first one. Doesn't
Nope.
hit probably. 21 to hit the second dagger.
You know, it just barely makes
Just barely, dude. As he plants his first, as he tries to go for his first dagger, you manage to dodge out of the way. But with that dodge, you actually manage to land with your arm as a target for the second dagger, as it hits you for
Oh, jeez.
0 damage.
0 damage.
Appreciate that.
for 5 piercing damage. Just jabs you in the arm.
Minus 5 damage. You actually
Wait.
gain 5 hit points because that's how it
What?
Never mind. I'm not gonna say it because it hurts me more if I bring it up.
works.
Be honest, Soko.
No, I was gonna say that if it's a rogue, he would have sneak attack, right? So.
No.
No, because you saw him. He wasn't seeking. He's not. In
Oh, that's
combo
right,
anymore.
'cause never mind.
He's not in combo anymore, so and he's not sneaking.
You're not. There's no
That's
one.
right.
You're not fighting anyone. You're not distracted by anything.
You're right.
So it's just straight up dagger to the arm. Just,
Sorry, I'm too used to having my hawk in the other campaign, which gives me an advantage anyways.
All right. So that's. Is he going to? No, he's not going to. Tamar is up now, and I'm gonna actually have to grab his character sheet here that I have.
By the
Man,
way,
here I
I'm
was at a
guessing.
22, like, man, I'm gonna dab on these guys.
I know, right?
Third
Not
tag.
even second in combat
Not,
right now.
not even second.
I'm
As
guessing,
Tamar
by the
now-
way,
Wait,
Second breakfast.
second break.
Tamar was going to be our guest's character, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
Tamar would have been
okay.
Mr. Baftrit.
Oh,
Yeah.
sad.
As he pulls out a rapier from under his cloak.
And he's like, going to do to you what I did to last round bike shed.
Please stop.
Beautiful.
As he pulls out his rapier and
You bastard.
oh god.
I mean, I was channeling my best Daft Brit that I could.
Very good job.
Oh, you broke DM, boys.
As he walks up to the one that got close, the one that got into an encounter with Ash, and he's going to just plant his rapier in his man's.
Great sound effects, Dutch.
Yeah,
No.
with a 16 to hit, which is enough. Lit, because he gets sneak attack because he's engaged with you. Lit, 'cause
Yep.
my man is a rogue. Let's go.
Oh, I was kind of hoping I get to see what that dagger does.
What that dagger do?
So that's a
What's
D8
that?
plus 2D6. Ooh, baby, here we go.
Oh, he's a level 3 rogue, guys.
Yeah, yeet. He is. All right. 11 piercing damage. You know. We out here. As he plants his rapier just in this cloaked guy's side as he's distracted, trying to, he's just having hit you. The rapier just stabs straight through the robe and strikes through as this character now looks at him, just severely bothered. And as he, as Tamar pulls out the sword again, starts to a very wet stain starts to form itself on the robe. The man's is bleeding pretty.
Oh, right.
Ay, ay,
pretty,
ay.
I love how you said like severely bothered.
severely
It's like,
bothered,
I'm
bro.
severely bothered by this.
Very
You're
annoyed.
such a nuisance.
I'm
This is
gonna
so
write a
nice.
stern letter.
My day
Yes,
is
slash
ruined.
slash Mando.
These
I'm
cloaks
writing to you.
were just cleaned today.
Just had a dry clean, damn it.
Just got them back.
I'm
well
writing
done.
to inform you that your rapier bothers me.
I like
Well
to make a
done.
complaint with the
How
BBC.
big is this room? Small, I'm guessing.
It's not very big.
Are there boxes around?
Yeah, a couple.
I would like to move behind a box, but just,
Okay.
you know, why not? A little bit of cover. I would like to Hunter's Mark the man with the nunchucks
Okay.
as a bonus action. And I would like to... hold on. Plus one attack with the attack. Okay, so I have an extra attack. And... Oh, hold on. Revise range is still...
You get the extra attack because the guy you're attacking hasn't attacked.
I have an
yet.
extra attack because it's the first round of combat.
Yeah, because the guy
And
you're
I
attacking
have
hasn't attacked yet, so that's why you get the extra.
Advantage
Oh,
because
so
he
that-
hasn't acted yet.
Okay, well, there you go. Yeah, that's exactly how it works.
Okay. I didn't need no. Well, whatever.
No, that's fine,
Okay,
that's fine.
so
You're good.
is it 21? Okay, so yeah, 21 to hit
It's
for a
You're using your
D8
bow-
plus a D6.
you're using your bow for this, I presume.
Yeah, a longbow. Yeah.
Okay.
What does a D8 look like? Oh man, I
A
put my dice away
diamond.
couple
It's
weeks
a
ago. Yeah,
dice
the little
with
diamond
8
ones,
sides.
Oh, really?
Oh, it's the dice with like. Wow. Okay. Well, that is a hefty 7 damage.
Okay, and as you shoot an arrow at this guy, he's going to
Did you do your
use
1d6 one as well?
Yep, I did indeed.
an ability called Deflect Missiles.
Oh no.
He's a
where-
He's a monk! Yeah, buddy.
Where
Mar still
he-
hasn't been able to use that yet.
I
where
know!
where I roll a d10, add my dex, and add plus 3.
Efficiency bonus thing. Yeah.
And if the total I roll equals or is higher than the damage you did, the man catches the arrow and gets the opportunity to use key points to chuck it back at you.
Okay. Did
Um,
he succeed?
What's the damage again?
7.
He rolls a
Uh,
d10 plus the thing, right? Yeah.
D10.
Roll like a 1, roll a 1, roll a 1.
Natural one.
He makes it
Understandable. Okay.
as he catches the arrow and is going to use a key point to just throw it back at you, which is just a ranged attack, I think. Yep, just a ranged
Yeah.
weapon attack. Zoop.
Do I benefit from cover here?
The boxes are
Half
like,
cover?
you know, like not even it's not even waist height. You know, it's like there's some boxes in front of you.
Yeah.
There's 14 plus 4 to hit. There's 18 to hit.
I assume that hits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Fuck. How much damage does that do? I didn't even. I guess it's.
I would love to tell you, but I've never been able to do
Alexa,
it with my
shut
monk
up.
character.
Is it improvised weapon? Because you're just throwing an arrow?
I guess.
Yeah. Should be.
See, if I'd already gotten to campaign 2 in Critical
Listen, I'm
Role,
mad
we'd know
that I
because
made a point to
Marisha
stand
would
behind
tell
box
us.
and
Yeah,
don't even
Marisha's
get
a
cover.
monk.
I mean,
She
I-
doesn't
I want
succeed a
it.
whole lot, so...
Yeah, she-
Yeah, I don't think I've seen her throw
I
a
think
missile
it
back
had-
yet.
See,
I
I'm
actually
I haven't
do.
seen her throw it
The
back.
missile
I've seen it,
counts as a monk weapon for the attack.
It's a
Monk weapon. Lit.
So D6?
Is that a D6?
I don't know.
I don't know what's the monk using.
most monk weapons are D.
No, monk
My-
weapons. No, monk weapons is like a certain thing. It's like a certain class of weapon. It's like monk weapon.
If you reduce damage to 0, you can catch the missile if it's small enough for you to hold in one hand, which it is, and you have at least one hand free, which he does.
You can roll a
Uh,
d4 in place. Yeah, you use your monk damage. You can roll a d4 in place of normal damage of your unarmed strike or monk weapon. So if it's counted as a monk weapon, you'd use your monk.
Oh,
before you
and
lost
if he's a 3rd level or
So-
4th level, it'd be a D4. Is his monk damage?
Yeah.
Cool. So just D4.
We
so
learning today, boys.
He chucks that arrow back at you, and it plants itself in your thigh for 3 piercing damage.
Just
The more you know.
Alright, and I will shoot him
Stop.
again. So,
yes, make him use all his key points deflecting your arrows so he doesn't use any cool
Well, it's
shit
a
back.
reaction, isn't it?
I mean, he doesn't have to do it.
The catching is free. The throwing
It's
back
reaction.
costs.
Yeah, the
is
throwing it
reaction. So
back
he has
costs
one,
a key.
He has 1 reaction per round, pretty much.
Oh,
So he already gets
But
hit
the
by the
throwing back costs a key point.
Oh, okay.
So he can't catch anymore because he uses reaction to do that. But next turn, next round, he can do it again if he wanted to.
okay, so that was 22 to hit. So I'm
Hits.
assuming that hits.
Yeah.
For 11 damage. 11 piercing damage.
Okay. Okay.
If Hunter's Mark is concentration,
Yes.
do I have to roll a thing to?
I mean,
Technically.
Yeah.
Technically, yes, but
So
so
what
we
would
have to
the
roll
save-
higher than a
what-
10. It's a Constitution
roll
save.
higher than 10.
Constitution
Constitution
save higher than a 10.
Higher than a 10 right now.
So, which I failed.
Oh. Well,
So subtract.
well-
So I did 10 damage because I don't get the d6 and I only rolled a 1. So we
Alright,
go-
that's all good. Annoyed by the fact that he managed to catch an arrow and just chuck it back at you like it's nobody's business, you fire another arrow. This time striking through, hitting him in like his stomach. As he steps back a little bit, and you hear a soft. Kind of hard to tell how like what their facial expressions because they're all behind a
Mask.
Dragonborn mask. But he made a little grunting sound, so you figure, hey, fuck you, got him. You want to do anything else? You bonus? No, you can't actually.
Nope. That is everything.
Okay. So now it is cool.
With me?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do? I will. Bonus action rage, and I will. Yeah, boy. How far away are they? To like.
Nah,
They're all within 30 feet. They're all
within-
movement.
You're all in pretty confined space.
Okay.
Like it's.
I will Run up to the one that has the great axe, and I will I'll swing my maul at the man.
Do it.
Beat his ass.
That's
Awesome.
16.
16.
Yeah.
Doesn't hit.
Doesn't hit.
No.
Okay.
Rip.
Ooh.
So you run up to this guy with the great axe, and as you go to swing your maul, he actually just uses his great axe to block your maul and just push you back a little bit, push you away.
Marble. Push it.
Push it real good. Bonk.
Anything else you wanna?
Twist it.
No,
No, that's it. That's my turn.
Nothing you can do, even if you wanted to. Actanis.
Hey, I'm gonna rage. Now everyone gets
I'm
advantage.
gonna rage.
Hey.
Advantage.
Is that only on melee attacks though?
Only on
It's
melee
only
attacks.
Yeah, it's only on
I'm
melee.
5
And
foot
it's
away
only on
from-
melee attacks.
Now 5 foot away.
5 feet of me.
Yerp.
5 feet?
Yep.
Yeah.
So you'd be pretty
And it's
close
a
to her.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah. So you do
I
attack
mean,
the same
they're all
person,
very
sure.
close.
So pretty
Um,
much, if you attack the same target she's targeting, that's when the
You get
advantage
advantage.
happens.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's pretty much
Ash
how that
looked
works.
so deflated when he found out it was 5 feet.
I mean, I was,
I mean, in this kind of confined space, that still kind of gets a few people, right? I don't know.
maybe.
I don't know space.
Not really. What are feet? We use
Would
Think,
it be-
think about it. They have to be within one short person's length of you, because 5
Yeah.
feet is like someone on the shorter side.
My size.
Excuse
Okay,
me.
that makes more sense. Okay, and I'm gonna reckless attack
Wait.
the guy with the great axe with my great axe.
So
Yo,
the,
dog.
An axe
barbarians,
off.
Go to attack the same target. Alright,
Yeah.
alright. I dig it.
That is a dirty 20.
Hits.
27 misses.
Whoops. Legendary. Ooh.
Just like, yeah, let's judge it.
9.
I can see the math. Just
Maths!
This is how I.
Quick maps,
This,
dude.
yeah. Sorry, I struggle.
yeah. Rest in peace, Game Whispers.
Yeah, like
Rip.
14 damage.
14 damage. All right.
That's number one.
That's, oh my god.
That's
as-
number one.
That's number one.
So as you see the guy push away Nicole's maul, you come in with your great axe and just hack at him from the side, striking very true as you just plant your axe from like a diagonal angle into his like upper side and pull it out. And as he pushes away, Nicole gets hit. He just out of a gut reaction just looks in your way, kind of grabs his wound with one arm.
Great axes are my thing. Back off.
Ah!
As he now, it's now his turn, so he's going to immediately retort in your direction. With his great axe, he's going to just hit up a little swing at you for...
Oh, hello, computer. We're just deciding to drop frames out of nowhere. Let's make sure I'm not, like, downloading anything out of nowhere or something.
19 to hit.
Yeah,
That's
that
wanging
hits.
them.
That hits. Okay. So that is... where's my d12s?
If in doubt, blame Steam.
Steam isn't on. I made sure to turn that off.
That's 4 slashing damage, and he's very mad, and he's going to go for an action surge to hit you again.
Can I use a reaction now, or do I have to wait until my new turn later?
A reaction.
Reaction.
Yeah,
They need to
reaction.
do
Like,
something.
reaction.
I mean, if you haven't used it yet, you still have it.
You have a
Does it hit,
reaction. What
I
But
have
what are
a
you
reaction.
reacting to?
What are you doing?
Him hitting me.
hit.
Like, I take damage and I can use...
Oh, okay, okay.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Cool.
it.
So 4 slashing damage. What is your reaction?
Hellish Rebuke.
Oh, fuck me. Alright, play it.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm
Hellish
just
shit.
gonna write off that damage. Tis but a scratch. Okay.
Hellish Rebuke was tiefling, by the way.
Oh, what was... Okay. Deck save.
Dex save?
Yeah.
The DC off.
24.
Natural 20.
10.
Natural
Okay.
20.
Natural 20.
Is it done?
It still takes half damage.
That's
True.
Half
He
damage.
does still take half damage.
Which is 3d10.
3d10.
Can we talk
What
about
the
how
f-
awesome?
As a
Oh!
reaction?
Hellish Rebuke is what? We can only use it once per day, right? I think Hellish Rebuke.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll have a look.
Yeah,
and
it's a once a day thing for sure.
For a reason.
Once a day or once per long rest.
But like, can we talk about how cool this is? You point your finger, and the creature that damaged you is
Yeah.
momentarily surrounded by hellish flames.
Yeah, it's fucking lit, dude.
Wow.
What the
She just
fuck?
goes,
Literally
"Ooh."
lit.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Flames, fire.
She's magical. Haha.
Ha!
I just pictured its finger
Your
guns like
fault.
bam.
Yeah.
What up, boys?
All natural 10.
Close. 7.
Doesn't even say how many times you can use that per day. Uh-oh.
So that's 11 damage
Very-
in total. Like
11
half
damage
it.
total? That's
I
you
halved
halved it already?
it.
Okay.
Yeah, I halved it already.
Alright, so yeah, as he hits you, just fire starts to surround him, burning him as he for a good bit. And as the flames subside, he looks a little charred, but he is still going to use his action surge because now you made him extra mad to attack you again with his great axe, which is
Worth
When
it.
you reach 3rd level, you can cast a Hellish Rebuke spell as a 2nd level spell once with this trait, and regain the ability to do so when you finish a long rest.
Long
There you go.
rest.
It was worth it.
Thank you. Oh, okay, that's not gonna hit. 11 to hit.
No.
Okay. So as
Doesn't
his axe swings overhead, you manage to just step
Actually,
aside.
did you roll 2d10 damage?
No. 3.
Oh, okay, yeah, I was gonna make sure, I was gonna say, because it casts a 2nd level if you're thinking. So it
No, I rolled 22 damage. Wait, yeah.
Okay.
And then
in
it was
total
halved
with
to
the dice
11.
and
I
then
was
halved
just
it.
making sure. I was
Yeah,
fine.
yeah, yeah. All right, so he misses
Damn,
that
that would've
attack
been
as you manage to step out of the way. So that's his fucking action surge wasted. Lit.
Yes.
Maris.
He talks
I've
to a
been wanting
tree.
to firebolt people all day, so I'm gonna firebolt people.
Do it, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
So there's 4 guys.
Yes.
Correct.
Are there any that aren't engaged in melee combat at the moment?
There's a man with a staff.
And the
that has-
nunchuck guy's not in combat either.
Yeah,
is
Nunchaku
not-
Man
and
hasn't
the
moved yet.
nunchucker man is also not in combat.
Okay. I'll shoot both of them. Why not?
Both of these nuts.
You can do 2 fireballs?
Yeah, why not?
Wait, 5 balls or 5 bolts?
firebolt.
Firebolt.
Okay.
Sorry,
I was
what?
just like,
What?
whoa.
Whatever.
That's because of his sorcerer points that he can.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's
Alright,
firebolt both of them. Why not?
Do it, bro.
Do
Do I
it.
roll separate attack roll for both?
Yes.
Yes, you do.
First one
Learning.
was nat 20,
Yeah.
and
He
second
hit!
one was,
Time.
Hands are hit!
and the second was an 8.
8.
There's the Hanzo we know and love.
Yeah.
Okay, technically I would have asked you to specify beforehand, but
Yeah.
it's my bad which one you were gonna hit with which one.
Well, I did. If we were going by order of, like, I did say like the staff guy first, and then
Okay.
the monk
So that
was
one-
like,
yeah,
everyone was
that's-
like, oh, and the monk, and I was like, oh, I might as well hit him as well.
Yeah, okay.
So, he
So
should be the
8,
second.
8 total. That doesn't hit the monk, so the monk doesn't get damaged.
Okay, so I need my d10.
The natural 20 doesn't hit either.
Yeah, dude, national chances, bro. Tough.
Sorry.
Oh man.
Right. So I rolled a 1 for damage. So it
No.
Hanzo.
Classic.
That's the
From
Hanzo we
ours.
love. Classic.
Nice natural 20, bro.
Oh.
Estremer is readies 2 fireballs. and
hurts my
chucks them
heart.
at 2 individuals. The monk manages to is a very dexterous person who manages to just like kind of do a little flip as he dodges the impact. And the wizard gets hit, and there's a big flash of orange and yellow, and as it subsides, you expect this man to just be completely crumbled to ash, but he just kind of brushes it off as he's like, well, you know, some minor burns, but nothing all too, you know.
This is like his beard is singed a bit.
Yeah, his robe, like the bottom
The
of his
hem.
robe starts to, you know, singe a little bit, and his beard is
Okay.
a little like the beard comes from under the mask is a little like you smell, you know, the scent of burnt hair, and that's really.
Ugh.
Gross.
Alright,
Wait,
now
I can bonus action.
you can, you absolutely can.
Don't you move on to the next round. Let's go for the usual. Shield of
OBS,
Faith on
what the
Ash.
fuck are you doing?
The classic.
Yes.
Classic.
I don't understand why my OBS has decided to all of a sudden just drop all the frames because like you guys aren't cutting out.
OBS is
So
a
my
free piece of
internet.
shit.
Okay, so clearly my internet's
Just
fine
like
because
Discord.
you guys
Well.
sound fine and like none of you are like freezing or lagging or
I have the same
anything.
issue, Laura. I have the
Okay.
exact same issue. It's an internet stability issue. It's just.
But shouldn't if it's in my internet as a whole, shouldn't I like hear stuttering and stuff from you guys?
Well, if it's your internet, then the biggest difference you see is your bitrate would change.
Yeah, your bitrate changes.
Oh.
If you're dropping frames and your bitrate isn't changing, then
No, yeah, the bit rate's changing. Okay. Okay.
It's
Yeah.
it's not necessarily to do with the speed of your internet. It's the stability. OBS requires a
Between
super
OBS
stable.
and yeah.
I know.
Super
I just
connection.
figured I thought it would impact
I have the same thing.
everything
When my
that's
stream-
using
when
the
my stream
internet, not
gets kicked
just.
offline. The same thing happens. I'm still in Discord with my friends. I can still play games.
Oh,
everything is
okay.
fine. It's
Okay.
just
Yeah,
OBS
we'll
is
be
just-
talking and he'll just
Yeah. I'll
drop.
just be like, oh, hey guys, my stream is offline. Lol.
Okay, cool.
You know, it's just how it works.
At least they can still hear
Um,
what's going on, because it's
yeah.
fine.
Anyway, you're going to Shield of Faith Ash, so he gets a little bonus AC.
AC 2
Cool.
plus 2.
Because let's be honest, if anyone needs it, it's the OP guy.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah. Hey, I'm gonna do
Oh,
some
strong.
the
funsies.
monk is going to move towards, towards Chimeras.
Ooh.
The monk guy has 40 feet to move.
This
Monk
is,
S.
this is bad. This is bad news.
Monk-
guys.
really
Monka
bad.
S. What's your AC?
And he's going
What's
What's his
to
health? Is the real question.
just do some
14 health.
monk shit and flex with his nunchakus, and then just goes for a as he just fucking rails you on the head with one.
Peculiar brag, but all right.
Oh my fucking 9 to hit.
Yeah, actually misses.
You
but-
managed to not
Yes,
hit.
and-
I managed to not
Tremaine,
hit Tremaris, dude, as you, a big furbolg, managed to. Actually, you're still guard form, aren't you?
He is.
Okay, so this what looks like a normal just guard manages to just quickly dodge out of the way as the nunchaku.
Gotta say, that is a weird flex.
Oh, I can't be a guard anymore.
Oh no, you're right.
This guy's self-concentration, Shield of Faith concentration.
You're right,
So when I cast
you're
Shield of
right.
Faith, I'll have randomly grown like 2 feet in size.
Yeah,
or
so the
something.
furbolg. No matter, the furbolg dodges the attack, and the monk now looks at you with just nothing because you can't see his face. Never mind. And now the staff-wielding individual is going to. Did you guys really roll low on your?
We rolled
shit, by the way?
so bad.
We did.
Staff boy is going to. What is he going to do? I wrote down how many spell slots he has. Okay, cool. He's going to just yeet.
Yeet.
Just summon an acid arrow and aim
Yo,
it.
that's lit.
Aim it at Kassiran
Oh, of
Hey.
course.
and just fire it straight towards you as this large just dart of acid appears in the air and just gets sent straight towards
Wait,
you.
you said it's acid?
Acid arrow, yes.
I have acid resistance.
That's fu-
I'm excited.
Good for you to
Um,
It's finally useful.
It's useful now.
that's still
Yay.
that's still just a ranged spell attack though.
Guys,
So
my
you-
lightning resistance will come into handy at some point.
16 to hit, Kassiran?
That hits.
Okay. You take 4d4 acid damage, but it will be cut in half because of your acid resistance, but no matter.
How much damage? Sorry.
4d4, hang on. I'm
Okay.
trying to gather all my d4s.
Oh, fuck, I
There we
thought you
go.
said 44 for a
No,
second.
no, no, 44.
Fuck.
So that's 5, that's 9, that's 12, cut in half is 6 acid damage.
6 damage. Okay.
Yes.
Nice.
6 acid damage. And after that, Ash, you finally have your turn, bud.
Yeah, dude. So we're gonna do some fun stuff. All right. For my bonus action,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna use Tough Hide to give myself another +2 to my AC
Okay.
for a total of 20 now.
Blech.
God, awful. And then I'll dagger. Fucking rogue.
Okay.
Show this
Okay.
bitch who's boss. I'm gonna say a dirty 20 hits,
Yeah.
and then a 17.
Also hits. Yep.
Sweet. Mother.
motherfucker.
Oh, my eyes itchy.
Yo, don't even say. I don't know why. But, that is. That's 9 damage. Piercing. Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, as you jab both your daggers, you're like, yo, 2 can play that game. Stab, stab.
And I actually hit both, bitch.
I actually hit both of them. He steps back a bit, and as you remove your daggers, he doesn't really give you any vocal, like, he just looks at you with his mask on, just stares at you, tilts his head a little bit.
You look pretty, bud.
Yeah. That's it. You're not gonna move anywhere, I presume. So, Kasiran.
Yeah, I don't want to get hit.
Okay, so Octanus is fighting the dude with the great axe.
This is cramping my style.
Yes. And is he the only one I can hit and like also melee attack and be within 5 feet of Octanus to take use of her advantage?
Yes.
Okay, then I will do that with my warhammer.
Okay.
Go for that one when wielding it two-handed. Ah, that one fell off the rolly table. Oh!
The rolly table.
Yeah. It's not a box yet. It's a rolly table. So the first roll is 23, but just in case I roll a crit, no, I don't. 23 to hit.
Yeah, I'd say that hit.
Alrighty.
Yeah, that just about.
And
Yeah,
then
I guess that'll suffice.
I am also going to spend one of my superiority dice to try and go for a disarming attack to make him drop the great axe.
Ooh, okay. I'm intrigued.
So how that works, I have to open my book. But I know I add something to the damage roll, and then
I think
basically
it's like
he has to
8
make a
plus
save.
your proficiency.
Yeah.
Plus something else.
Here we go. Disarming attack. When you hit a creature with a weapon attack, extend a die. You add the superiority die to the attack's damage roll, and he has to make a strength saving throw of that number. All right. So the damage it's a D10 because I'm wielding it two-handed. So it's for 8 damage plus. So then the saving throw he needs to make, add the superiority dice, is 11. I only rolled a 3, so he needs to roll. Strength 11 or higher.
See, it's 7 plus 3 is 10.
He drops the axe.
As his axe now clatters to the floor. How much damage did he take from the attack itself?
11 damage. Oh no, sorry. 8 damage.
Right?
8 damage from the attack.
As you hit him with your warhammer, he flinches and in that drops his axe to the floor, and he's now standing there unarmed. Yeah, you managed
got scared.
to make him drop his weapon.
Boom.
Okay, so that's your turn. Back to the top of the round. The rogue that is in encounter with Ash is going to just be like, "Hey, guess what?
I'm gone.
Dagger, dagger."
I thought you were actually gonna like age.
Just like
Misses both, dude. You're terrible.
I mean, I have a 20 AC. What do you mean?
I mean, yeah, but I rolled a nat 3 and a nat 6.
Oh, that's great.
That's
amazing.
So just he tries to stab you with both of your daggers, and you just zip, just dodge and weave both of them. As he now decides to use, as a result of that, decides to use his cunning action to disengage and move to the other side of the room. So that means that you don't get to get an attack.
Yep, opportunity attack. Yeah.
So he moves towards where the monk is standing. Leaves melee with you. All right, so that's his turn. Tamar is going to have another go, as his target is now also gone because he was also standing there with you with his rapier. He's going to turn around, and the nearest target he sees is the one with the great axe, and he's just going to be like, "Oh, he's distracted, so I'm just going to."
You mean the one that dropped his great axe?
The one that dropped his great axe, exactly. So he moves over, stabs him with his rapier for a dirty 20. It's a hit.
Cool. With advantage?
Oh, you're right. He has advantage. Ah, still 30 20.
I was hoping for that crit.
Yeah. So that's a D. What did I say? D8. I think.
Yes. D8 for rapier.
D8 and then plus 2d6 for sneak attack.
Yep.
Boom. Boom. Hits the man's for a total of 15 piercing damage. Rogue's
That's
can do
hot.
so much. Rogues can do so much damage, man. It's unreal.
Oh, dude, just wait till high level, dude. when-
Unreal, dude.
Think it's-
Unreal. And again, you can see as he draws out his rapier, the rapier is almost like halfway. It's a very long blade, halfway covered with blood. The robe starts to really drench in it, like just drenching wet, and you start to see this form start to move a little bit and tries to keep himself on his feet. He was now disarmed, bleeding heavily, not really happy in the position he's in.
Not happy.
Lausanne.
Did you say Lausanne?
Yes.
I did, yes.
It's my turn.
That's your
Holy
name.
moly. So,
I sure did.
What?
you said someone disengaged and moved over closer to the monk,
Rogue.
Yes, correct. The rogue.
and they are out of melee with anyone.
The monk is now currently in melee with Tremaris. And the rogue is kind of behind him, but he's not in melee with anyone right now. The rogue is currently not in melee with anyone.
Oh, wait, the monk is in melee with someone?
The monk is in
Tremaris.
melee with Tremaris.
Yeah.
Okay. So, are the monk and the rogue within 5 feet of one another?
Yeah.
Hail of the Word.
The thing is,
I
okay.
can already see this mind working, dude.
Yeah, it's like, will I hit anyone in the party?
Well,
How
as
do I
long
hit
as yeah,
anyone in the
because it's
party?
within 5 feet. So if I hit the rogue who's not in melee with Tremaris,
You'll
then it won't
the
hit
monk.
Tremaris, but it will hit the monk.
Yes, correct.
I feel like I'd honestly just be better off using Hunter's Mark again than using Hail of Thorns,
Up to you,
Then
man.
do so.
Up to
because
you,
it's
brother.
or is it a Wisdom saving throw? No. Hail of Thorns is a Dex saving throw, and it's a monk and a rogue, so probably not much chance of that being successful.
That true.
Typically
That
pretty-
too.
pretty
Yeah.
dexterous.
Yeah, in that case, I'm going to Hunter's Mark the rogue.
Okay.
And shoot at him.
Do it, bro. Do it!
18 to hit.
Hits.
Okay, beautiful. For D8, D6, 7, 10 piercing damage.
Woo!
It's hot.
Okay. As you see the rogue step away and walk away from the encounter he had with Ash, you take aim. As he's moving towards the monk, you let an arrow fly and strike him in a way where, as he's walking, the arrow just kind of cuts like past his throat, leaving a pretty severe wound as he grabs his neck with one hand and moves along to where he was going to go. But yeah, you definitely. Woo! He's
Can
not
I
looking, he's bleeding heavily.
take a hide action?
You can
That is essentially entirely at your discretion. Like, based on if
mean,
anyone would see me hide
There
and
are
shit.
some boxes you could like be like, oh, I'm gonna duck behind these boxes, smile. But I'd say out of all those guys, everyone's distracted besides the guy that you just shot, who's like, where the fuck did that come from?
But if
you
I was
know?
quick and I was like, "Choom," and then hid, like a child shooting his dad with a Nerf gun.
Oh my god.
It's oddly specific, but okay.
Um,
I'll allow it.
So, do I need to make a roll, or is
It's
it
for stealth, yeah.
or is it if
It's
someone
stealth.
tries to discover me? Because it says your Dex stealth check is the DC for anybody's Wisdom trying to discover you. So, unless someone actively tries to discover me, I don't think I have to roll.
But everyone
Oh,
has
yeah.
a passive perception.
Yeah, roll a stealth check just initially to see if you can hide. It has to basically beat most passive perceptions are 10, so it typically has to beat 10.
Okay, well that's a 21 on the
Yeah, you're
22,
good.
sorry, on
Yeah,
the stealth.
you're
So
hidden. And as soon as someone is like, where the fuck did that dude go? Looks for you. It's basically like a perception versus.
okay, all right.
Wisdom versus DC.
Stealth. Yeah.
Yeah, so you're hidden. You managed to hide yourself behind some boxes. Like, woo.
I'm just trying to use every facet of my Gloom Stalker revised ranger that I can right now. All right,
Fair
that's the end of my turn.
Nakul.
Would you say any of them were in like a line, specifically a 30-foot line?
I know where you're going with this, and I feel like you're going to hit at least one of your teammates, no matter
That's
what
fine.
angle you position yourself
That's
in.
fine.
That's
Well,
He doesn't usually hit for high damage, anyways.
yeah,
Well, what if he moved alongside Tremaris and shot the monk and the rogue who are by each other? None of us would be in danger, surely?
That would require Tremaris to shuffle aside a little bit.
No, I'd be. So you got the so you got the who's still up? Are they all still up?
They're all still up. Yeah.
Okay. So the monk
Basically,
already-
the things that I have in my head right now is you can hit Axe Guy.
Yeah.
Just on his own, because you just turn around and
Right,
you
yeah.
hit him. But you'll hit Tamar as well,
Right.
and possibly even Actanis.
Right.
Yeah.
If you move yourself in a way that, I guess, yeah,
I'll be
I
trying to
guess,
Provoke
I'll be tr-
opportunity attack though to move
I
away.
guess he doesn't. Exactly. You do. You also provoke opportunity attacks if you move away.
But it would just be an unarmed strike against
If you move away, I'd say sure. You can manage to find an angle where you can hit the monk and the rogue without hitting
Okay.
Tremaris. Yeah, you'll have to suffer an attack of opportunity on you. But
Yeah, I'll do that then. I'll move up.
it's just an unarmed strike because his axe is on the floor.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a D4. I think.
D4 for monks at that
D4
level.
halved.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Because
Yeah.
unless you're
I'm raging.
Only
I'm
only
also
monks have
raging.
D4 unarmed strikes.
I'm also raging, and if it counts as
so it's quartered.
Yeah,
whereas
so
if
it's
it's bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing, which it probably isn't.
So regardless, he's doing 1 damage.
regardless, you're taking 1 damage. 21 to hit.
If it hits. Yeah.
Yeah, the hits.
Okay, you take one.
Um,
you take 1 damage.
What I'll do as I do like
as he sees you walk away, just
I will
punches you like in your side as you.
fake look like I'm doing like hand semantics and like saying stuff. I put my hands up to my mouth and I cast a lightning breath.
Wait,
Okay.
doesn't he have disadvantage on attacks against?
No,
Because of
because I'm
equals
no.
ancestral
No.
guardian.
No, I have to hit him first. I missed.
Oh, okay.
This is
Sorry.
yeah.
I just want to clarify.
Make 2 dex saves. This is gonna be good, guys.
With the
against
2 most
against
dexterous.
the 2 most dex people
Yeah.
in the room.
Means. But yeah, no, I'm making sure I'm doing it like
Oh,
I'm doing hand
Oh,
semantics.
not whoa! I say that, but my rolls are terrible. The first one is 10, and the second one rolled an 11.
They both miss. They both fail.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, no, my main thing is I make sure I'm looking like I'm doing a spell.
So
or
it's
an actual spell,
yeah.
something. So it looks magical. So it doesn't look I'm just going as a fucking human.
Because
I'm
you're in
In
disguise.
disguise, yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
we said like if raging disguise self doesn't drop because it's the hat.
Yeah, we discussed this. Rage doesn't
Yeah.
drop your disguise self. That's cool. Because you're wearing a hat
that's
and you're not
cool.
casting a spell.
I have another quick question as well, because my ancestral guardian thing, right? It
Yeah.
says the first thing I attack. It doesn't say with a melee. It just says attack.
Then
So-
it means attack.
So it'd be the monk.
Which one would I hit first? Is it-
Monk.
is
No,
the monk.
the rogue.
No?
So the rogue will have disadvantage attacks against anyone who's not me, and also will everyone take half damage against him. They both take 10 damage.
Good
okay.
roll.
Good roll.
Nicely
For a
done.
2d6 roll, that's nice.
You let go your
Fake spell.
lightning your lightning breath, but managed to hide it in a way where
It's a lightning bolt
this,
instead.
this line of lightning hits both the rogue and the monk, and the rogue.
Very nice.
Wait, can you do that again? I didn't quite catch it.
Falls to the floor, and you wait a couple seconds, and the rogue doesn't seem to be getting up. The rogue. The monk, same effect, but he manages to keep himself standing, and he looks back and sees his comrade on the floor, looks at you, and kind of, and then looks back at Tremaris.
That's a real shame. The one who died was the one who had the ancestral guardian on him. Fuck.
So the rogue's
alright.
dead?
The rogue is, dead.
Fuck yeah.
Yay!
Okay, Actanis.
I did the thing.
So only one of them is dead, right?
Yep.
Correct, the rogue.
1 of 3. Or 1 of 4.
4. The great axe guy is still alive.
Yep.
Correct.
Okay, I'm gonna attack him.
Alright.
Recklessly.
I attack him recklessly. Alright.
Dope. That's 17. Yeah.
Just
Okay.
hits.
I was.
He's a fighter, so his AC is pretty good.
I got
He's a
another.
woo.
I mean, it doesn't matter what you roll because he had 1 HP, so you just kill him.
Okay.
Rest in peace.
I could make you roll for your.
I rolled 8,
damage,
so.
but, like he dies regardless. As you take your great axe and look at this individual under this mask, and even though he has a mask on, you can see him tremble a little bit, and a lot of blood, and his entire robe is drenched in blood at this point. And you just take your axe and whack, and just the head just goes flying.
Oh, God.
He collapses to the floor.
Hey!
2 down, 2 to go.
And his mask actually falls off of his face because the head just bob, bob, bob.
Wait.
And
Whoa!
it reveals to be a tiefling head.
No, man.
Mom, no!
My my twin.
So that's your turn. You're not gonna move. You're not gonna. Ruining
I'm
one guy's
gonna
life is enough.
I'm gonna move towards an enemy that is.
Yeah, it gives you either the wizard or the monk.
Wait.
Monk.
Oh, the rogue died?
Yep.
Yeah, the
Oh, I
rogue's
didn't
dead.
realize he had died.
2 out of 4. Towards the monk.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. That's your turn. The fighter now has a turn, but he's dead. So, Tremaris,
He comes back from the dead.
his head starts floating.
He's a troll.
He was the real headless horseman the whole time.
What?
Tremaris, you have a angry-looking man with nunchucks, trying to
With
molest you.
nunchucks.
Yeah,
Oh my
magic.
God.
Whoa.
Magic clearly isn't working for me, so I'm just gonna bop him.
Bop it.
Have you attacked
That's
your
just it.
staff before?
No, I haven't. I'm terrible at it. I was gonna go
First time,
disastrously.
Hey guys, big roll coming up. I assume like a probably
Nat
6.
20.
Literally gonna go so bad.
It's gonna be like a 7, boy.
Roll a natural
Gotta
20.
believe.
Bop it.
Twist it.
Just believe.
3 plus my proficiency bonus of 2 makes it 5. Take my -1 strength off. 4.
I think that hits.
Doesn't hit.
Close,
Sure.
close.
I mean,
Oh God. Okay.
It's
So
just like
yeah,
a panicked sort of flail.
you're not used to be in this close encounter with anybody, really. So
And I'm very
your
squishy, so
gut reaction is, and, you facing a guy that's pretty dexterous, knows his way around, like a lot of exotic type of moves, and he just simply dodges you and moves back into position.
Victorian boxing
You're
style.
gonna move anywhere? Are you
oh,
Are you gonna just stay standing there, Hanzo? Or are you gonna?
Oh, sorry, I'm so tired.
It's okay. It happens.
Yeah, because actually, I can disengage. It's disengage and movement. You can move 5 instead of your full move. Yes, move. Pathfinder.
Wait, what?
That might be part.
Disengage is an action, though. I
There's
don't
an
think
action. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well,
'cause
if it's a
Pathfinder, you
move
can do,
action, right? I don't know.
Because the way it works in like Pathfinder, like I say, is you can move your full movement, but take the opportunity attack, or you can move just 5 feet and disengage. and
Disengage is an action. The only
Okay, yeah,
only
so
only
I'll
rogues can
stand.
disengage as a bonus action. But
Then I'll just stay where I am then.
the monk is now going to retort
Mhm.
and just go for another little whack in your face with the nunchakus.
I'm so dead.
Miss.
nah, you'll be fine.
If you miss your
I
dab,
miss again. Miss your dab.
natural 17 to hit, so I'm gonna guess that that's enough for you to.
Yeah.
Ruh-roh.
I'm dead.
He rolls a 1.
I mean, nunchuck's only a D4.
I'm dead.
Plus 12.
A D4 plus 12.
You take 4 points of bludgeoning damage, and he's going to use a key point to do flurry of blows and follow up with 2 unarmed strikes against you.
I'm so
That's
dead.
so cool, man. Monks are so cool.
Monks are lit, dude.
Monks are so cool. Tremaris dies to monk. That's so cool, guys.
That's so cool.
First unarmed strike is a 13 to hit. Second unarmed strike is a 12 to hit.
Okay.
That's another. So in total, including the first attack with nunchuck, you take 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, so I'm on
That's
half
fine. Fine.
You're so squishy. I feel bad for attacking you, but
You gotta do
Gonna have
what you
to
gotta do.
exactly.
Finish him.
The man with the staff is going to summon an array of magic missiles,
Oh no.
and he's going to cast it at a higher level, because then it will be 4 darts instead of 3, I think. Hold on. Let me just double check. Yeah, 3 darts. They auto hit for 1d4 plus 1. Yeah, and I'm gonna use it as a second level spell, and then he creates 1 more dart.
Yep.
So that will be 4 darts total. And he's going to send 1 to Tremaris, 1 to Kaseran, 1 to Nakul,
Okay.
and 1 to Tamar.
Wow.
So each of y'all take 1d4 plus 1. Let me just grab my d4s.
Does it auto hit?
It auto hits, yeah.
Magic missile.
Okay.
Magic missile auto
Ew,
hits.
no.
Just wanted to-
I dislike that.
Doesn't do a lot of damage, but it's automatically hits.
Yeah, I don't like that.
So the one going for Tremaris hits for 2 force damage.
Well, it
One.
can do quite a bit of damage if you just pump all of them
If you
into
pump all of them
person.
into one target, then yeah, it's... The one going for Nakul hits for 4 force damage.
4 damage.
The one going for Kaseran also hits for 4 force damage.
Okay.
And the one going for Aktanis hits for 3 force damage.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Has he been hit yet by anyone in our party?
The 2 damage by a firebolt.
Oh, okay.
Love it.
That
We
crit.
were all just like, you stay there. We'll deal with these guys first.
We'll come for you at the end. We'll kill your
Break-
friends
break-
first.
breaking
It is
the big
now
wall.
your turn.
Yeah, alright. Go fuck this guy up.
Play it.
I'm gonna insta-kill this motherfucker.
Bet.
Alright, you wanna bet? Okay. We're gonna use... As my bonus action, I'm using Lethal Strike, which makes my next weapon untapped. I am gonna pump 3 points of my side points into it. Gives me an extra D10 for each side point I use on my next melee attack. Then I'm gonna use my action.
The fuck?
hit him
There's
with
mystics.
Bestial Claws, which I'm gonna pump 3 side points into that, and hit this guy for 6d10.
Okay.
Mystics are
You have to-
stupid.
Is there no like attack roll to go before?
Why
this,
did
or
you
is it
allow
straight up?
this?
Oh, you're right.
Natural
Oh,
one.
we're good.
Oh.
No, that's 22 to hit.
That hits. Doesn't hit, bro.
Yeah, good luck.
Mystic OP, Europe.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Watch him roll like 1s and 2s on every D10.
10 damage because it's all ones.
That is 42 damage
At the wizard?
at the wizard.
Yeah, he fucking dead, bro.
Bet, bro. Bet.
He's
Oh,
dead.
fuck. What are mystics, dude? Yeah. You know, just waste all your Psy points on these guys
I
and
got-
have no Psy points left for a potential confrontation after this.
That's fine. That's
Good
fine.
job.
Oh no.
Oh shit, guys, this was
I
skill.
had to make a point.
Your ego got the best of you.
Scram.
Worth. Worth.
Only one left is the monk. That is
Alrighty.
really roughing up our friend Tremaris.
Okay. Isn't Octanus engaged with the monk as well, or no?
Yes. Well, I moved up to him. I haven't.
So it gives you advantage on
That's exactly why I was asking. All right. We'll go to the monk. The monk just has a staff as his weapon.
Nunchaku.
He's the nunchuck guy.
Yeah.
Has he used them at all, or is he just mostly
yeah,
for
he's,
show?
given Tremaris a couple of in the face with it.
Okay.
Or one. Oops.
Just go now.
First one missed.
Okay. I will.
Do some real cool like ninja shit and then.
Okay. Yeah, I will go for a another like big swing with the warhammer, 2-handed at him. That's the first roll. Oh, we're keeping the second one. 22 to hit.
It's
Alrighty, and then we're gonna do the same thing and spend a superiority dice to make him drop the nunchuck. So for damage, I rolled. So it's for 7 damage.
Okay.
Hold up, let me just check really fast. I can't remember. I may have done this wrong last time. The number I add to my superiority dice, is it just to the straight damage roll, or do I add it to the damage total? That's what I'm checking.
damage total.
To the attack's damage roll, not total.
Oh,
So
is it?
I'm only adding it to the 5, not to the 7. All right.
okay.
Spend a superiority dice. Come on, roll an 8. Close. 6. All right, so he has to make a save of 11 to keep the nunchucks.
What
He
is
doesn't
it?
save.
Natural 2.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So yeah,
I
five
still have that roll for
damage, and he
activate.
drops the nunchucks. No, sorry,
Alright.
7 damage, and he drops the nunchucks.
I really wish Belle had gone up against the guy with the nunchucks and used Hellish Rebuke on him, because then it could be like the scene from Indiana Jones. They're doing all this flipping nunchuck shit, and she's just like,
Yeah.
I could only use it as a reaction.
All right, so you hit him, smack the nunchucks out of his hands, and now he looks at you and looks back at Shamaris, and again, just tilts his head a little bit and tilts it back, and that's
Psychotic.
no vocal response whatsoever. Just okay. So
my
Tamar is now up. He's going to move towards his rogue and just jam the rapier just in this man's back, just with a 14 to hit, which hits lit because he gets sneak attack. I love playing rogues. I get why you do it now, Soko. It's great.
Dude, rogues are fucking great, dude. That sneak attack damage is amazing.
And as he jams the rapier in this guy's back, the rapier exits the body through the chest, through the chest area. As he removes the rapier, the monk collapses onto the floor, dead.
Boom!
Everybody dead.
Hey!
Some of us took some hits, but we're good. We're good.
I survived.
Can I search the body of the monk?
I want to search the wizard body.
I want to search the tiefling that no longer has a head.
Can I just like start taking off the masks of them? Just to see. And seeing in the faked out, are there any faces that one would recognize?
Oh, I can
There's
turn
the
the battle
tiefling.
music off.
There's the tiefling.
Does anyone recognize the
dealt with.
tiefling?
There, no. Not
Okay,
really.
good.
Well, it's not the bartender.
Or the
there
bartender's
is-
sister.
Or the bartender's sister.
Is it Actanis?
I killed myself.
The monk.
Plot twist.
The monk is revealed to be a human. That you also don't really recognize. The wizard turns out to be an elf. And the rogue is also human. No recognizable faces.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you
I
want?
rolled a 16 to search the wizard's body.
It's investigation to search the bodies.
Yeah. Just rifle through the pockets and all that.
Dirty 20.
Dirty
I would like to recover the one arrow that I hit, 2 arrows that I hit with,
Yeah, the one
Well,
of
one's in your thigh, so-
yeah, I fired 3 arrows, and I would like to recover them all.
Yeah, you can. I'll allow it. One of them just out of your thigh.
Can I cast Cure Light Wounds on myself?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
I do not want to be on such low health.
No.
Oh yeah, because you're like
Great.
You already are.
Hey, there you go. As for the corpses, you guys find nothing too cool or interesting. Just a couple of gold pieces here and there. They were carrying around 10 gold pieces each
Okay.
on them. That's about all they had. That's like
Worth.
The
unless you
robes.
wanna-
The
unless
robes
you
they're
want-
wearing.
Unless you want like a pair of nunchucks or something, then go ahead.
Nah.
Are tattered from us stabbing them.
The
Well-
robes are all similar, black with.
Do they have
green
insignia on them
finishes.
anywhere? Like any?
Yeah, the green lizard logo that you've been seeing on all these.
Okay, I'm
What type of
gonna
lizard?
I'm gonna cut one of them like that insignia out of the monk's robe and keep it, just as for reference.
And
all
they're
the
all wearing
masks-
these masks are similar to the one that Ash has
Is it,
found.
do they all look the
in-
same apart from that probably more to their face, but they all like, or is it like anything on them that's different about them?
They look the same as the mask found in Rayson's office.
Okay.
No one knows about that though.
Yeah, that's what I said before. The one that Ash found, the one in Rayson's
Oh.
office. Just to clarify.
Yeah, I'm just comparing to the ones that I like on each other's body, just seeing if there's
Yeah.
like any markings on them, like
No, they're all the
like
exact
a
same
sense
mask.
of symbol or anything. Okay.
Well,
Let's
so
make it cool.
those who were looting the corpses, mark up 10 gold pieces in your inventory,
Okay.
or if you feel like sharing, share. But
No sharing.
You know what? I will give 5 of the gold pieces I found to Lozan.
wow, look at you!
Oh,
What a guy.
look at that.
I know. You're such a kind guy, dude.
All right. So you guys gather yourself after the battle. Tamar sheaths his rapier, walks up to Ash. That was quite impressive.
Thank you. I have a few tricks up my sleeve.
Excuse me?
What?
What'd you say?
Oh, I said I have a few tricks up my sleeve.
So it would seem. May have underestimated you.
Most do.
No.
All right. Unfortunately, we do not have any evidence or clues of the whereabouts of my father.
Well, we still have a lot of house to go. We kind of
Yeah, we still have
got
a whole lot
stuck
of
down
floor.
here for a
I
while.
suggest we go up and see if we can meet face to face with this Rayson.
Let's go meet
Okay.
the Rayson.
Before we do that, I'm just gonna drink one of my healing potions.
Okay.
How much is a
I
regular
am not-
healing potion again?
Is it 1d4?
2d4 plus 2.
Oh, plus 2.
Wait. I can say it 1,000 times, but I still have to look it up.
I know, right?
I'm just like, I drink.
I always know
I think it's 2d4.
2d4 plus 2.
Okay.
Yeah, it
There
is.
you go.
Okay,
I was
so
like,
then
is it the one that's 2d4 plus 4, or is it? No, it's
3,
4d4.
5.
By the time that greater healing potions become the norm, I'll have this ingrained in my brain, and I have to
Yeah, no.
relearn it again.
All right.
Yeah, no.
Well, I only healed up 5 hit points, but still half the damage I took. So
There you go.
That's
There you
pretty great.
go.
okay.
So you guys go upstairs.
Yes.
There's the metal.
Yeah. I
sheet
want to
that
check for
will-
traps.
Is gone because
Oh, that thing's
those
gone.
guys came in.
Oh yeah.
Yay, we didn't have to dig.
That's
I'll
right.
basically just like take a point, but like if anyone wants to go ahead of me to check for stuff,
Not me. I'm not allowed to touch anything.
I'll take one.
I mean, we should be fine going up those stairs when we go upstairs.
Yeah, I'll take the lead.
I'll be right behind him.
As you guys all exit this basement area and walk back to the living room, you are met face to face with Rayson.
Well, that was fast.
What?
He just looks at all of
Alright,
you. And I
sunshine.
need all of you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh. No!
Yes!
Don't cheer too soon. No.
Oh no.
Constitution saving throw. Okay. Yeah,
Constitution
well, I'm
saving.
fucked.
I rolled a natural 1.
Oh.
But my modifier is +4, but it doesn't matter when it's a critical fail, I'm guessing.
Critical fail doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You're dead.
Anyone roll above 20?
Above 20.
Me.
Okay.
Tramaris and Ash.
I rolled a 21.
Same.
There you go.
Okay. So Ash and Tramaris are the only ones. Okay, the rest of you all get a very queasy, nauseous feeling before consciousness just leaves you and you collapse to the floor.
Oh dear.
Oh shit.
As he looks at the both of you that managed to managed to brush off this feeling. Impressive. As you both get grappled from behind, roll either an athletics or an acrobatics saving throw.
We're gonna be put in
I'm
another
really good
acid
for that.
room, aren't we? Or another gas room. We'll have
You
to
went to
die.
find yourself in a dark
Yeah.
In a dank dungeon.
and tank dungeon.
23.
Okay,
2.
Tramaris.
Oh.
Tramaris gets grabbed from behind by a very burly-looking individual, also cloaked, mask on.
How many of them is there?
Plenty. There's two of them now. One tries to grapple you, and you manage to slip out of it.
There's 2 of them in Rayson.
As far as you can see, yes.
Raisin.
He's not called Raisin, all right?
Raisin.
Nice.
Raisin.
By
Rayson,
the way,
dude.
by the way, you still have Shield of Faith on.
I know. I still have a 20 AC.
As Tramaris is now grappled and hold in place, very, 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 very sternly. You, Ash, managed to,
Can I make a move
and
now?
you turn around to see your attacker, and as you do, Rayson himself pulls you back, pulls you towards him, and does a little this,
Oh, blow some.
and blows something
Sleep
in your
powder.
face. Roll another Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Like an
let's go,
opportunity
like-
to do anything?
You
Nope.
don't, bro. Nothing.
I have a sense this is where Dutch wants to.
20, bitch.
No.
What the fuck?
Dutch was like,
Let's
I'm
go!
trying to capture you, motherfuckers, and I have a
Alright.
sense to end the session.
I'm trying to make the plot go ahead.
Can I still, since I'm just sort of grappled,
Yeah.
can I still like cast spells?
I think
Since
you
I
can.
can probably still do my
As long as it doesn't-
hand signals. If it's still magic.
Only the ones that are vocal. If
Yeah.
you require no hand signals, you can.
I
I
think
can
the
still
status
do
of
my
grapple
Naruto
actually
hand
only
signals.
prevents you from moving.
Yeah, but if the
Regardless.
spell is only verbal,
Oh, suggestion has no somatic components.
Okay,
I can
regardless.
do suggestion.
Regardless, yeah. Regardless. Alright,
I can.
Ash, roll
Do
initiative.
fuck, dude. Okay.
You're
Can I do
fighting
that
all
one?
of them by yourself. Have fun.
No, I want to.
No, this is-
Hey. I'll be
Cast
okay.
suggestion, bro. Do it.
I'll be okay.
Do it.
Don't do
Do
it.
it.
Don't do it.
Do it.
Do
I
it.
don't want to do it.
Do
Do
it.
it.
Do it.
Do
Don't do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Okay.
If you want to
Wait,
do it.
are they elves?
Are they elves? No.
Okay. I'm gonna cast it on Rayson. That's his name now. And the guy just grappling me.
Okay. What's the DC?
12. Raison's definitely gonna pass unless he rolls a nat 1, but
Raisin is definitely gonna pass.
he could have rolled a nat 1.
He could have. He could have.
Raise has a plus 20 to everything.
I mean, he's the
Ouch,
guy
ouch,
behind
ouch.
you rolls a natural 14. Sorry, bud.
Okay. I tried.
You tried. Points for
roll,
effort.
roll initiative, Ash, because you're about to 1v1
Yeah,
Raisin.
I rolled a 17 for initiative.
Okay. And
Good job, it's
Raisin
the OP mystic.
rolls
Please.
a 16.
Ooh,
Go
so
ahead.
I get to do something?
You get
Yes.
to go first.
Okay. We're burning all the rest of our side points now.
Yeah, dump those.
Um,
I explode the house.
Lethal
Nuke
strike,
everyone.
Vegetable claws. So let's hope this hits, guys. What's his? I hope his AC is low. Fuck.
You
AC
really?
30.
You think it's gonna be low?
I mean, I just rolled 21 to hit.
Hits.
Yes. Okay. Dice.
Fucking
Dice,
hell,
dice. Don't fail me now.
When Ash just 1v1's the final boss of the campaign.
And that's when Tiamat comes down and squishes.
Yeah, no.
Ooh,
Oh
this is
shit,
good.
is that skill?
Oh, this is so intense.
Oh no, right. Mobby boo.
That is 51 damage.
What the fuck?
And that's okay, but that's is there anything I just wanted to know the specifics so I
Yes.
know what
So-
action I can do to make sure that it doesn't happen.
Thanks, Dutch. So Lethal Strike basically just makes it so my next damage does right? Just does more
Uh-huh.
damage for a side point spent.
Can I counterspell
then-
that?
No.
Is it not a spell? It's not a spell.
No.
That's so BS.
So
I can't.
Well,
I don't cast
Mystic.
spells with the Mystic, or at least not this Mystic. The Wu Gen, I think, casts spells.
So whatever you decide to do, there's literally no counter for that.
I mean, besides just not hitting AC wise.
You're
Welcome
re-rolling
to
it.
Mystics.
You're re-rolling a different character, bud.
Yeah, I know.
You're re-rolling a
I
different
figured it would
character.
happen.
Because that's bullshit.
Oh, agreed.
Uh,
That's why I told you. I wanted to tell you what you're like. No.
I mean, I figured
You got 8 sessions out of it,
what
though.
type of magic doesn't matter. It's still a spell, so I can still counterspell it. Right?
It's not technically magic
Logically.
though.
it's all in his
As
brain.
far as I know, like it doesn't say anything about because it's just psychic damage.
So it doesn't you have like your little thing, yeah, that describes the
Yeah. So
ability.
for Lethal Strike to boost, what I use to boost the damage
Mhm.
is as a bonus action you imbue a weapon you're holding.
Yeah, but I'm specifically
psychic energy.
targeting the actual attack you make. That's
So
what I'm
that
talking about.
is
Like the
it's
buff
just a
I can do.
melee. You manifest long claws for an instant and make a melee weapon attack against one creature within 5 feet of you.
Okay, but that manifestation, that part, is that not just a spell?
Not as far as I know.
Mystics are BS, dude. All right, fair enough. No, cool. So yeah,
Like,
Okay,
are
cool.
you? But you said what? You're physically growing the claws? Like it's a
Apparently.
biological thing?
Yeah, I guess they just like jut out of your hand.
Become a
apparently,
werewolf?
dude. All right.
That's the problem, is that there's not enough clarification on Mystic.
Psionics and
I didn't
magic are two
realize.
distinct forces. In general, an effect that affects a spell has no effect on a psionic effect. There is one important exception to this rule. A psionic effect that reproduces a spell is treated as magic.
Okay.
Wild. Mystics are so broken.
So count
Mystics are
spell
broken.
would not work unless it was like mimicking a spell.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
wild, bro.
Which I think the
That's
Wujen does.
Dude, that's crazy. All right. I mean, fair enough.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
51 damage.
All right. So you managed to get a hit in.
Now I'm about
as,
to get fucked up.
Yeah.
a
You're gonna
pretty
go
severe
down with
hit.
style, though.
And Rayson
Yeah.
definitely is impressed.
I had my fun.
Is impressed,
Raisin's
is
about to
impressed by
nuke
the
Soko.
fact that you've been able to withstand everything he's thrown at you so
Dude,
far.
my rolls are out of the world right now.
And he's now going to
He's gonna delete you. He'll delete you from life.
Pull
I'm
out
gone,
his-
guys.
pull out his scimitar.
Summons Raskiel to kill me.
No. He's gonna pull out the scimitar, and he's going to
Thank God, he cast Shield of Faith.
imbue his blade with a certain amount of magic.
Shit. I know what he's
With a certain
doing.
type of
No!
And
No!
he's going to.
I'm excited.
I'm so
So
dead.
alive.
Oh, Ash is
Going
dead.
on?
I also
What is
like that
happening?
idea I'm gonna wait to witness this.
As now,
Yeah, no, none of us can see it.
Yeah,
Except
no.
like,
a purple glow comes off the scimitar.
Oh no.
Purple.
He's go.
Please don't hit.
Purplish glow. He's going to roll an attack.
ah!
Natural 18 plus 7 to hit. So that's
That's 25.
Plus
25 to
7.
hit, boys.
Life leaves me.
Bye, Ash.
Bye, Ash.
And as he just cuts you with the scimitar, you take
700 points of damage.
hit dice. What's the hit dice for the
You
scimitar?
take instantly dead points of damage.
You take doesn't matter. You're dead. Like no number.
What is happening?
Watch him-
Orcus comes back and steals your soul from your body.
Watch him survive with like 1 hit point, and then he'll get one more stupid busted hit in, and like.
You take 13 slashing damage and
Yeah.
It's like
Yep.
one of those cutscenes in games where you all get reduced to 1 HP. But
Yep.
live on quite another day.
13
That's
slashing damage.
And then you all use your limit
and
breaks.
He's going to use his.
Oh my god.
Shut up.
I'm actually like
Right.
shaking from this.
He's going to use the right. It's a right of. It's a necrotic right that he imbued his
No,
soul with.
god damn it, dude.
So you're taking an extra 5d4 necrotic damage.
5d.
guy.
At least they're the lowest dice though. What if he rolls potato? Like,
So that's another 13 points of necrotic damage.
that's not
So
potato.
26 total?
That's not potato.
Yeah.
I'm still up then.
All right.
Still up. Jesus.
All
That's
right.
a bunch of damage. You knocked him out.
What
He'd
is
be dead.
happening?
Your turn. What do you do?
Legitimately, that's scary.
Does Tramar's not get to try and escape
Oh yeah,
from
Samars gets to try and break free of his
Oh my
of his
Oh
grapple.
my
This is
god,
gonna
what
go
is
really
this?
well.
Please,
No, this is-
natural 20. Natural 20.
This
Please.
one is cuts
Free.
around way how much you.
Yeah, you're still grappled. You're still
Tramaris
grappled.
is just
I've
watching
healed
as Ash
myself.
gets fucked up.
As Rayson now says,
That's traumatic.
I have captured all your friends. You can come quietly,
Wait.
or I cut you down where you stand.
Ash doesn't go quietly. As much as I know the smart, Ash does not like. That's just not. It's not my character.
Oh no.
You're gonna go out in a blaze of glory.
Please die so you have a reason to reroll your next character. That'd be
Whoa,
so
I'm
good.
unconscious as well. This is so bad. This
If
is
I'm
you
giving
just,
you
if
this
you
one
just straight
chance
up surrender
come
yourself
quietly.
to get murdered so that
If
you
you
can reroll a
do
new
not
character,
come
I'd be so
quietly,
happy.
I cut you down where you stand. Think about it.
Oh my god.
As he looks at his scimitar and looks at you, I don't want to kill you. I think you'll be more useful alive.
That worries me.
Dagger, dagger.
I'm giving you a
Useful.
choice here. Oh shit.
Dagger.
Oh shit, dude.
Natural 20 hits and then
Ah!
a
Oh my
17 to hit.
God.
Both
Stop.
hit. Yep.
You need to stop these
What
natural 20s,
the
dude. It's taking life. It's taking like. Oh, years off my life, man.
What is this game?
One lad, one absolute hero.
It's 14 damage.
14, Jesus.
All right, you jab both your daggers in him, and
Take that.
with that, he says, "Very well." As he takes the scimitar.
Wrong
Oh,
choice.
fuck.
No.
Had to be done, guys.
I feel like I need more dramatic music for this, but I have nothing.
Rolls a 23 to hit.
Oh my god.
That hits.
Oh, this is.
I mean, I can roll all these dice again because it's still the blood right still happens. It's still on there. So.
Oh shit! Oh my god.
7.
Oh,
12,
no, we're not gonna know.
13,
We're just gonna know. Oh my god, this is terrible.
I could have been an ultimate troll and just
18,
casted suggestion
19,
on
21.
Ash.
Yeah.
Stand down.
21.
Oh shit!
Another combined total of 23 damage.
I'm unconscious.
Was that last bit necrotic?
23 damage, which 10 of it was necrotic. The other
Was
13.
that 10? Was that 10 gonna be the killing?
I'm not dead, but I'm unconscious.
No, what if it's necrotic damage? You're instantly dead. Kind of, I think. And so it's a Dutch.
That's kind of a that's. You could do
Weird.
it that way, but
Okay.
it's just cooler.
This is much cooler to be fair.
As you fall to the floor, unconscious, Tremaris is witnessing what is happening. Rayson sets you like against the wall and says, "You could have come quietly." As he proceeds to just slash your throat with a scimitar and lets you bleed out.
Oh, did it?
I can make you roll death saves, but there's nothing in the world that's gonna save you from this.
Other than Tremaris, maybe, but I doubt
Unless
it.
I rolled a natural 20.
Yeah,
Fuck, that save?
roll a death save.
Just for the drama of it all.
It's in that one.
Not one. Oh
As
my god.
the life leaves.
I was just saying
Ash.
a crit fail, like 2 fails on a death save.
Oh my god, he's like quadruple dead.
What times have had to make death saves? I rolled up.
As
Oh,
Oh my god.
Tremaris now sees the last bit of life in Ash's eyes fade, he realizes that Ash is no more. And all Rayson says is, it looks at Tremaris, "You gonna make the same mistake? Or are you gonna come quietly?"
I will not reply. I will stand silently.
Quiet as can be.
He walks towards you and puts a little powder in the palm of his hand and in your face. Roll a Constitution saving throw.
Well, fail anyway. I always do. 17.
Now you roll the 7.
Yeah, no.
You also you get a queasy, nauseous feeling, and you also just pass out.
Sad village snow. So done this one.
Because he's dead.
And you all get transported away,
Fuck.
and
A whole new
it leaves that you guys leave Ash's dead body on the floor. You guys get taken away somewhere, and that's going to be a weird session.
Oh!
Oh!
Oh! Soko!
Guys,
No!
press F again.
I gave you the choice, Soko. Fuck, dude.
You
It's
needed
not
to
my
reroll
character,
anyway,
dude.
so-
What?
Man,
my
I
character.
don't know. We
We
could have tweaked things. Like I wouldn't have.
We
I
could
wouldn't
have
forced
tweaked
him
things,
to.
but
Yeah.
that's just not my character. You know what I mean? Like,
What?
Yeah, you were very in character there.
Ash.
Yeah.
Ash, man. What
Rest
a
in peace,
hero.
Ash, guys. Rest in peace.
I know, but you know-
episodes.
You know what's
8
even
episodes.
even the craziest part though? None of us saw it. We're all gonna wake up and go, "Where the
No,
fuck
we
is
don't.
Ash?"
Oh,
I'm like,
Only
don't
Tremaris
never
knows.
saw it.
Only
I
Tremaris
know.
knows what happened.
Oh my god, this is heartbreaking. Rest. I'm writing in my notes.
by the way, I did find sad music to play, and like the music picked up at its peak as Dutch went, as the last bit of life leaves your
Oh,
body. I was like,
after
planned
watch this,
it.
yeah.
planned
After
it.
watch this later.
This is the first time I killed off a character, and I'm a little sad.
Oh, it's so sad.
I'm like torn because I feel sad because I'm like, it's still a party member, and like at the very beginning, Kissaran and Ash kind of like got along, like we kind of did a lot of funny stuff together, but at the same time, like, am I a terrible person if a little part of me is relieved because he was just an ass to everyone, and I was worried about him making enemies?
Hey guys, no more mystic bullshit. But at the same time, I'm gonna miss Ash.
Yeah.
I miss Ash. Ash was great.
Ash was
Oh,
Ash was
I
great.
you
have
imagine,
no
though,
idea.
If
Gonna
Rayson
react to it.
had rolled a nat 1 on his saving throw against
Imagine if
suggestion.
he did. Imagine.
That would have been glorious.
That would have been really good.
That's kind of the joy of D&D, though, is you think about all the ways, just like how different things could
No matter
go
how
if your
powerful
dice
the
were
foe
different.
is, it could all go tits up with the simple dice roll.
Yeah.
Fucking, can we just comment real quick? Soko, you rolled just like 3 or 4 nat 20s
Dude,
in that
okay.
exchange. What a
Honestly,
legend.
I kept
What a
alternating my
legend.
dice because I was scared if I rolled the same dice over,
Yeah.
I'd get fucked.
You
And
did
then
at the
you did
end.
anyway.
That's the secret. Alternate every roll
Yeah.
between your
Oh my
D20s.
God, you
First
you
player death of the campaign, guys.
In
Episode
in
8.
both our campaigns.
Yeah.
Episode
Like,
8.
it took 8
8.
episodes.
Always remember.
I wonder if that's I wonder. I would love to know what the record is
always
for the
remember your
fastest character death
No,
in a
there-
D&D
I'm pretty
campaign.
sure
So
there's
Laura,
someone there.
there's some little like kid there's someone that's definitely died way quicker.
No, I know, but I would love to
Definitely.
know what it was. If it was like, imagine someone dies session 1, you're all excited,
I
ready
mean,
to go, and it's
He
like,
almost
damn.
did because of a random crit hit.
That's
Like,
true.
Shit like that happens and GG.
Soko or Ash Taranu
Ash,
died.
uh,
Vaguely.
I
Can we,
mean-
for curiosity's sake, can you quickly give us a TLDR, because you're not me, of what Ash's backstory was now that
Yeah,
he's
I wanna
gone?
know.
Let's go
Or,
through this.
or will that be spoilers? Like, could that come into play? Should we not know?
Not really. No.
Not really, not for the character I have planned, I guess.
Okay.
Okay, go. I wanna hear it.
I mean, he was just like, you know, a upper middle class guy that was raised in a family of 3. Well,
Was this in West
he
Philadelphia?
had 2 brothers, but you know, they did other things and he decided to kind of take his own way and become a scholar and taught people for a while and then decided he wanted to go see the world and ended up at the Archmage's house.
Really? Like, what? But
Pretty
how did he get
basic.
on the Archmage's radar? What did he do that made him seem like you're might be
Archmage
special
targeted
enough
people
to?
that he believed had a particular set of
Little to no
skills.
impact.
Oh. Okay.
Just the fact that like you all got recruited by that because you all have a certain skill or a certain beat or a thing.
Okay.
Ash could just do everything.
I
so,
have no
you know.
idea what that is, to be honest. Like, I
Dude.
don't know.
You're a
I knew I had to go all out with that attack.
Oh,
HP
that
Rayson
beast
had,
of-
but I knew it wasn't gonna.
That
Um,
horror attack, man.
How much
Christ.
HP does he have? Out of curiosity.
No, because you can't tell us. We're gonna fight him
Oh, that's
eventually.
right.
We
Never
can't
mind.
know.
You're right.
Potential future.
Potential
encounters.
future. He probably had fuck tons though. He probably like over 100.
Let me just say that you were not meant to fight him today.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What?
I can imagine by the spells he was casting. Yeah. No.